I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with the best in the game. I am wearing green, and no, it is not in support of the Eagles. I don't know how I made this mistake.
It does look like it.
It looks like it, and it's got me really, really mad. Another person here in the Speakeasy wearing green is the creator of this show, the creator of Uncomfortable Conversations, and the creator of wearing non-prescription eyeglasses. You know, how we doing today?
Hey, it's a beautiful day.
Emmanuel Acho in the
It's
building.
a beautiful day. We're giving away $1,000 in the Speakeasy today. We are giving away $1,000 in the Speakeasy today. Y'all make sure you drop your eligible super chat. Social Trey, you've let the people know what they need to do. All right, let's get it popping. It's a beautiful day.
The chat is popping off right now. Y'all are extremely excited to talk to one man in particular here in the Speakeasy. I'm talking about the Philadelphia Eagles all-time leading rusher. I'm talking about the shiftiest running back to ever step foot on a football field that I saw because I didn't get to watch Barry Sanders. I'm talking about 2-5. Two-Lie. LaShawn Shady McCoy in the building. How we doing today, Shady?
He in the building. He in the building.
Hey, wait,
you feeling good?
$1,000 today?
Giving away $1,000.
And it's charity out here. We just giving money away.
Giving away about?
The Packers thought we was going to give a win away.
Talk about it.
But we didn't.
Talk about it.
Come on now.
Talk about it.
Won't he do it?
Some bums, man.
Yeah,
Let's go.
They are some bums. They are some bums. Absolutely. Also joining us in the building is Social Trey. How we doing today, Social Trey?
Listen, man, I'm feeling great. My microphone's a little bit higher than usual, but you know I'm gonna make it work. It's all good. It's also a special day. Something else feels like.
Yeah.
Something else feels like.
Eagle win.
You know,
Eagle win. I ain't worried about the Eagle win.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it a little bit
okay.
later.
I'll just sit back and chill then. Oh, okay.
We'll get to it a little bit
let
later
me
because
say
we
this.
got something to talk about a little
James
later.
Jones is in the building.
Oh, he is.
Thank God.
Well, he in the city.
Oh, okay. He in the city. He in the city.
James Jones, morning of Packers loss.
Yeah.
A little delayed to the show, but he will be here in about 20 minutes from now. James Jones, Shady McCoy, Packers, Eagles squaring off. James Jones, Shady McCoy squaring off. Care Bear, what we got?
Look, we got a lot to get to, but first off, you know where we got to start. The Philadelphia Eagles, the best team in the NFC East, the best team in the NFC, period, the best team in the NFL, period.
Talk about it.
Got another victory. I can't believe I'm gassing them right now. 10-7 over the Green Bay Packers. Impressive performance there in the fourth quarter, getting it done whenever they needed to do it most. Fellas, are the Eagles the best team in the NFC in your opinion? How we feel?
2-5. What you think, bro?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Of course.
Oh, I don't mind that. You started NFL or NFC? I didn't hear you.
In the NFC.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
can say NFL if you want to.
I think
know
we're the
how
best
you
team in the
feel.
NFL, and I think we're the best team in the NFC. You know, I think the Packers is really, really good. I think the Eagles, and I would say the Rams.
Yeah, Rams.
Say it with your chest, 2-5.
Say
it with your chest. You sound real scary right
Don't be
now.
shy about what's going on.
You know what I'm saying?
So the top three teams is the Eagles,
Yeah.
Rams.
Yeah.
Would you say the Packers?
That's what we're supposed to say. That's what we're supposed
We
to say.
beat both of them teams, did we not?
That happened.
How are we
That
not
is
the
true.
best?
Talk the talk.
The one thing about the Eagles, we always find a way to win. If it's defense, it's offense, if it's running game, however it looks, we'll get it done.
Yeah.
We get it done. So I don't want to say much about the Packers because I knew who they were. Front runners. Thought they was tough. Thought they was this. Thought they was that.
Whoa.
They're the same team. I watched the same team last year. But we the same team.
Talk about
the same team last year that needed to win gritty games. We win them. Need to blow out teams. We blow them out.
Talk
We do
about it.
everything it takes to win. So I'm not gonna brag too much because it's still early. The night is still young.
This night is young.
But we are the best team in
night
the
is
NFC
young.
by a long shot.
Wow, a long shot is okay. We'll see. We'll
Hey,
see.
I mean, you
I'm
tell
going to
me.
say it like this. What I love about the Eagles is legitimately they'll beat you anywhere. Like, they one of them teams, they'll beat you indoors. They'll beat you outdoors. They'll beat you on grass. They'll beat you on turf. They'll beat you in the sun. They'll beat you in the rain. They'll beat you in the snow. They'll beat you in the frigid, freezing cold temperatures. This was the coldest, earliest game of the year. That's what the ESPN broadcast said. It's never been this cold this early in the year, and it didn't matter. These are the impressive wins to me. The 49-46 wins, y'all can have that. But the wins where it's ugly, where the Eagles had 3 3-and-outs in the first half and have the most 3-and-outs in all of the NFL and still find a way to get the dub. These are the impressive wins to me.
That's right.
Where Jalen Hurts just makes one throw to win the game. He didn't make 2. He didn't make 3. He didn't make 4. He made one throw to win the game. These are the games that the Eagles got to be hyped about.
Man, it's got an James Jones in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh off of the arm, man.
Stressed. I sure you looking stressed.
Come on now. You hopping behind here, brother.
Give him a musical chair.
Yo.
James, don't take my
But
seat.
wait, hold up.
Too, man. He looking sad like he just lost.
Nah, but I don't like all that. You walk up in this joint, you know what I'm saying, with all this Packers stuff on.
I knew it was over for y'all. And obviously not.
You was wrong?
I was wrong.
Easy dub.
I was wrong.
Easy dub.
Stop.
Yo. We came all the way to boring ass Green Bay,
Yeah.
right? Cold as hell, nothing to do.
Yeah,
we in a hotel all day Sunday, all
happened.
day Monday,
That happened.
right? And we gotta play the game. It's freezing out there.
That happened.
And it was an ugly game, but we found a way to win.
Yeah, so you found
The
a way to
difference
win.
Between the Packers and the Eagles is no matter what it takes, we always get it done. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Oh, wow.
Y'all know nothing about that.
You know what I want?
Y'all don't have no dogs.
None.
No, stop that.
Yo, we
Straight your walls.
No,
I'm happy here. We want to crown Jordan Love so fast instead of let him earn it.
Yeah.
We still ride on that same year where he went to the Cowboys Stadium against, you know how they choke in the playoffs, and he beat them, and we riding on that. That's been a long time ago.
Cook him 2-5.
And Matt LaFleur, I think you're a good coach,
I'm gonna let him get it
but I'm
off.
still waiting to see you take that next step.
Yeah.
Because they always criticize my quarterback. They criticize my head coach. You know what they do, though?
Yeah.
They get over that hump.
They win.
And we
win.
keep doing it.
They win.
Now,
So
look,
until y'all can do that,
Now.
I'm done with you, bruh.
Now it's good to see you.
It's always good to see you, dog.
Good to see you.
he said all that before he even got to say, it's good to see you. That's crazy.
I just want to get this
He couldn't even say it's good to see you
It's
before
good to see
he
you.
started toasting him.
Always
That's
good to see
crazy.
you, brother.
Number one.
How the kids?
Very good. Very
He
good.
comes after it's
Number
crazy.
one, you are 100% right.
Thank you.
On 2 of those things.
Okay.
Wait, I said a lot.
We crowning Jordan Love, and he has not been delivering.
Yeah.
Coach LaFleur, your team is too good to be scoring 7 points and losing to the Carolina Panthers last week. Your team is too good. Now, dogs-wise, take it easy.
Take it easy.
Micah's a dog.
Yes, he
Josh
is.
is a dog.
Yes, he is.
I could go down
Yes,
the line
he
on
is.
our
Yes, he
dogs.
is.
But what I will say about the Green Bay Packers is we don't know how to win yet. We don't know how to win the big-time games yet. We do not know how to win. You got the Philadelphia Eagles coming in your building. Your defense gives up 10 points, and your offense don't score points until the fourth quarter. I don't care who out there. And then not only that, our identity goes through Josh Jacobs. But if Jordan Love is who we saying he is, you got to make some of them throws.
That part.
To be honest with you, he's calling the game like he has an average quarterback. For real, he's calling the game like he has an average quarterback. You start the game, every single time we start a game, it's run, Josh Jacobs. If we get the third down, we'll try to throw. If we get in the middle of the game and the game is tough, it's run, Josh Jacobs. If we got to have a throw, we're going to try to throw. He has not once put the game into Jordan Love's hands. So at this point, can J Love do it? Do you not trust him? Why are you not aggressive with Jordan Love? Because when it's time to be aggressive, he makes some of the throws. But you ain't putting the ball in his hands to go out there and get busy. Everything goes through Josh Jacobs, and we paid him a whole bunch of money to be that dude.
But Jay, if we being real about it, bruh, Jordan Love ain't been that dude. Love Jordan Love. You know Jordan Love personally. I know Jordan Love as well. I know
Love
his
is
agency.
love.
Love is love.
What do you mean by not being that dude?
Jordan Love has played at the same level for the last 3 years now. He's been good to really good at times.
Yeah.
But he's never been elite, and he's never been excellent, and he's never been great. He's been good, and he flirts with really good. I'm ready for him to date, propose, or marry elite. Date, propose, or marry great. But at the point in which you lose to the Panthers, okay, fine, it's a one-off game. The Eagles, primetime, at home, they don't want to be there. Not as much as you should. Lambeau is y'all's home. And Love, you can't get it done?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just tired of Jordan Love being mediocre. He's flirted with being the top 8 to 12 quarterback for the last 3 to 4 years. Meanwhile, we've watched guys like Jaden Daniels as a rookie pop off. We watch guys like Drake May, second year, pop off. We watch guys pop off second, third, fourth year. And Jordan Love, you keep flirting with good. Go be great, please. And why you got that Packers hat on, 2-5? You gonna let them disrespect you? Wear this Packers hat in front of
He can keep the hat on. They lost the game. But James, when I say dog, right? I'm not always talking about the physical guys like Michael Parsons. We know he a dog.
You talking about?
I ain't talking about guys like, huh?
You talking about finding ways to win?
Finding ways to win. Yo, Jalen Hurts. Yeah. You can say whatever they want to say about him, right? Yeah. He this, he that, all this.
Because he was
the
off
talent
tonight too, but they won.
But he find ways. He got dog in him. Can we agree on that?
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts has dog in him.
Jalen Hurts
right?
Has dog.
Yo, play up in that whole game, right?
Win,
but time out. Finds Smitty deep. Good ball. Jump ball.
Yeah.
It's be things like that I love about Jalen Hurts. So when I say dog, I really was talking about Jordan Love. But show me some of that.
Philly's been into so many of those games. They know how to win. And that's why I said the Packers don't know how to win those big-time games. Yeah. If you date back to the last couple years, right? Last year we struggled beating the good teams. This year we came out of the gate. We beat the Commanders and we beat the Detroit Lions. We on to something. As of late, we have not found ways to win games against good opponents. We have not found ways.
Or bad opponents.
Are bad opponents, but we have not found ways to play well. And at the end of the day, I mean, I want to point the finger at Jordan Love because he's out there, but we got to start talking about Coach LaFleur. And Coach LaFleur is my dog. But your team is too good and too talented. They went and traded for Micah Parsons because they felt like that was the missing piece to chasing a championship. And our defense the last 3 weeks has played lights out, and we cannot find a way to score on offense.
Yeah, so quick question. So, because you said Matt LaFleur, right? And I like Matt LaFleur.
What's up?
That's your dog, right?
That's my dog,
man.
If they
the same exit this year, is it time to?
You got to think about that.
Oh, pack his bags.
Think about it.
Like tell the kids we need a new school. Like it's time.
Hey, so listen. Oh wow. I went to Green Bay for the Cincinnati game where we barely snuck out of the Cincinnati game.
Yes, sir.
All right, against Joe Flacco. All right. If you walk into the Green Bay facilities, it looked like the coldest day spa you've ever been to. Glass mirrors, glass windows, all type of everything. Right. Chef there 24 hours.
Good oxygen.
Every single thing.
Okay.
Indoor, they got 100-yard screen on that side and 100-yard screen behind you so defense can walk through and offense can walk through.
Damn.
They traded all these first-round picks for Micah Parsons to come in the building.
It's like heaven.
It looked like
everything is to win a championship.
Right.
And you are sitting here not delivering as a head coach, and we doing all this, not just on the field, what y'all see, all this around the facilities, and they still building. Right. And y'all ain't winning.
That's why I love
it's gonna be time to go, dog.
Somebody just said to tell me that Mike McCarthy ain't a good coach, but we ain't gonna.
Can we not focus on Mike McCarthy right now? We're not talking about Mike McCarthy.
No, Mike McCarthy got fired for a reason.
Anyway. Mike got a street named after him, too.
That's cool. That's awesome. He did win a Super Bowl.
A lot of wins.
Yeah, a whole lot of wins. There's a lot of coaches that won a Super Bowl way back in the day. They aren't good anymore. But to keep things moving, though, it's interesting you talk about Matt LaFleur. The Jordan Love issue with Matt LaFleur, I think, is interesting because the past couple of weeks, the Packers offensively, 7 points today, 13 points last week against the Panthers. I think that conversation does need to start.
Stop cracking jokes, man.
Sorry, my fault. I'm just saying. That was a real stat. 7 points tonight, 13 points against the Packers last week.
You talking got me thinking, though. You got me thinking, Care Bears. Like, has Jordan Love reached his peak? Like, can we really call it what it is? Like, has Jordan Love reached his peak? And the reason I say that is, I think players on the field, once they mature off the field, I'm like, okay, what's still holding them back? Love, I think, got married. Great dude off the field, got his life in order off the field. It's not like he's distracted.
You in Green Bay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't distracted. Yeah. All the physical attributes. James, it ain't clicked yet. So is it LaFleur or is it Love?
It's both.
Come on, man.
If you straddle the fence, you gonna rip your jeans. If you straddle the fence, you gonna rip your jeans.
Not the Speakeasy, man.
All I'm saying is we can all agree on.
We all can't agree.
No, listen. Let me finish what I'm saying. We can all agree on LaFleur ain't out there playing. That's what we can all agree on.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
So that's why I can't just put it all on the floor because you're not out there playing. Like you always tell me, if you're a superstar player, don't matter where they drop you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get active. So I can sit here and complain about the plays and all that, but Jay Love, you out there. You know what I mean? You've had some success with the plays he's been calling. You know, so I got to put some of the blame on you, and I got to put some of the blame on LaFleur because either, like I said, either he don't trust Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Or he not putting the ball in his hands to go out here and be special. Because we see the talent. That's why we all fell in love with Jordan Love.
Yeah.
We seen the talent. He can make every throw. But he hasn't been consistently making every throw. So either LaFleur don't trust you because he's not putting the ball in your hands.
You think they need a number one receiver? You think they need a number one receiver? Because I like their receiver core, but do you think they need a number one?
No, I just think Jordan Love needs to be better. That's what I think.
Hey, is it fair to say this, Care Bear, before we get back to the Eagles? Is it fair to say this? Packers not winning a Super Bowl with the LaFleur-Love combination. Because
Add Micah
Cooper,
into that combination now.
Quay Walker, dogs. The DBs, you got some players out there.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, you got first-round picks of wide receiver that don't get no burn, no action. You got 4 really good wide receivers. Is it fair to say the Packers aren't winning a Super Bowl with the Love-LaFleur combination? Because that's what it looked like.
I don't want to go that far. Wow. But we need to figure out who we are, though. The Packers don't know who they are right now.
You
offensively.
keep saying that though. You said it last year. You don't know who you are. When you gonna know who you are, James?
But this team is different than last year. Like when you add Micah Parsons to that defense,
bro, he's a special player.
this is a championship caliber team.
Player,
is what I'm saying.
a special player, in a team where the main leader is not a dog. Special player on a team where the head coach.
What do you mean the main leader is not the dog? Like don't know how. Just say the main leader can't find ways to win or something.
I don't think Jordan Love's a dog, yo. I don't. I think the kid is talented. I need you to show me some grit in the huddle. We gotta have it.
Yeah.
We gotta have it.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, he'll play awful some games. But when you need to have that drive, you know what he does? James? He gives you that drive.
He knows how to win.
Bro,
He knows how to win.
that's coming from a dog.
He knows how to
And
win.
I'm looking around your team, they got all this talent, speed,
That is
athletic
true.
ability, all these things,
That is
but
true.
dog.
But don't know how to win.
You keep
I
saying
can't say dog.
So do Jordan Love have dog, yes or no?
I think Jordan Love does have some dog. Jordan
you
Love
say-
does
what-
not know how to win.
I ain't
yet.
saying growl or bite
You
yet.
know what I'm saying? I believe Quay Walker has a lot of dog. Micah,
I'm
they
not
just
talking
don't.
about them
But I'm
guys.
saying they don't know how to win
I'm
yet.
talking about the quarterback.
I think he has some dog in him. He just don't know how to win yet.
All right, I'm good on it.
Care Bear, where we at, G?
Wow. I mean, yeah, look, the super chats are going crazy right
Going
now.
crazy?
They're going absolutely
Hey, hold
crazy.
on. Other breaking news. I heard we got 5,000 people watching.
We do have 5,000 people watching.
We got 5,000 people watching.
We are setting
Hold on, bro.
Speakeasy
Don't
records
victory.
tonight. Look, we brought everybody back here. Eagles are going crazy. I said when we hit 5K, I'll let one out. Fly, Eagles, fly. I wear green. It's nasty, right? I am a Cowboys fan. You think I want to be? I wore green mistakenly. Yeah, it's bad right now. It's bad right now.
That 5 was
That was
weak,
weak,
dog.
dog.
That 5 was weak. From the heart, G.
You might get fined. He might fine
It's
for
they
that.
From the
won
heart.
and we hit 5. Fly, Eagles, fly, man. Fly, Eagles, fly.
There it is. That
Bless.
sounded good.
Look, we got some super chats though. We got a $50 super chat from my arch nemesis, 214 Mr. DFW. Said, Green Bear, what's up? That's how you win on Monday Night Football. Shady, the birds are eating cheese tonight. We will win anyway. We want to play because we them birds. We also got some more.
I hate cheese. Let's African American cheese. Let's get it.
American cheese.
Yeah,
African American cheese is crazy.
Yeah.
What is African American?
African American cheese.
What is
Is that? I don't even know.
You got some of that at the house? I gotta try that.
Oh my goodness.
You gonna love it.
So we have another one from Obed Antoine, another $50 super chat. Y'all are going crazy tonight, and we're doing a $1,000 giveaway. We're loving the energy, so keep that up. He said, Acho Shady James, first things first, fly Eagles, fly. Go UPenn too, proud alum. He said, second things second, who will win the NFC North now? Are we worried more about the Eagles seeing the Seahawks or Rams come playoff time? Wow.
Cook,
Wait,
2-5.
time out. The brother's ass. What's his name? I'll get his name right.
It's Obed Antoine.
Antoine, you asked if we worry about the Seahawks? Yo, my man.
He said Rams too.
We already beat them. We already beat the Rams. We took care of that.
No, but I'm just saying.
Don't disrespect us. The freaking Seahawks?
Sam Darnold.
We're not worried about them, dog.
Yeah.
We're not worried about them.
Hey, no, for real though. Like, for real. You confident that this is a Super Bowl caliber Eagles team
Wait, for real,
that you just
for
watched?
real.
I'm being
Are
honest.
You asking me a real question?
I'm asking you a real question.
Yo,
This
listen,
team you
man.
just watched right now scored
Let me-
10 points. You think this is a Super Bowl caliber
I'm
team?
glad you asked a question like that.
Because I came out of this thinking both these teams ain't going to get it done this year.
Well, you played in the NFL for a long time, and you won a Super Bowl. I love that about you.
Yep.
First of all, there's games like this.
No doubt.
There's games
No doubt.
where you should have lost, and you
find
win.
ways to
Yeah,
win.
that's
and there's games you should have won, and you
lose.
lost. Right. We are the defending champs. Every team we play is going to give us their best. Every team. No matter if it's the Panthers, whoever it is, they're going to give us their best. And we always answer the call. So, when we play the Packers again, if it's in the playoffs or not, it's something called what is that? I'm going to call bullying. But you know how this thing goes, though. Every time you see us, we beat you. Playoffs, we gonna beat you.
Talk about it.
If you ask me about Sam Darnold and the Seahawks, I am not worried about them.
I
You
didn't
know
ask
why?
about them.
Because they're a team that's trying to learn how to win, and we are a team that's getting born with winning. It's all we do. It's all we do.
But when I watched the Eagles tonight,
Tonight.
Jalen Hurts knows how to win. Jalen Hurts has not played lights out in a lot of games. But what I seen tonight from the Philadelphia Eagles team, I don't know if this team can win another championship. The way they playing right now. I really don't. I really don't. They struggling running the ball right now with Saquon. They've been struggling running the ball all year. A.J. Brown is still not out there to be found because he's not even throwing him the ball. Right? Smitty has emerged and became the number one wide receiver. That's crazy. But even if you watch all the Eagles games this year, they not playing good football.
We winning games, James.
You are. You finding ways to win, but I just don't see.
Real quick. You know, last year we had the same
Last
argument.
year, y'all was dominating, bro.
Come on, man.
Y'all were.
Come on,
Here's
man.
my
It was
thing,
different.
JJ.
It was
Y'all
different
win.
last year.
Hear my thing, though. Hear
No,
my
y'all
thing,
was
though. Hear my
dominating.
thing,
Early in the
though.
year, we wasn't dominating. We wasn't.
When y'all started rolling,
We
y'all started 2-2.
We lost to the Falcons.
Y'all started 2-2.
Right, and everybody's like,
2-2.
oh my God, that, all that. Sirianni should get fired. He had to cut his hair. Oh, you forgot.
No,
I'm not
didn't.
gonna let you forget
But
though.
on that run, when Saquon was toting that rock, the air out of that rock, y'all was dominating people.
Let me
Go
ask you
ahead,
real quick.
Devon.
So it was easier last year. I mean, Saquon had holes as big as freaking. All right, so it looked easier. Yeah, right. Anybody get holes, it's gonna be easy. And he's as good as he is. But now the holes are not there. No,
they're not.
And guess what's happening? We are still winning. Think about it though.
I just see a different team.
I ain't mad at you.
I'll ask y'all this though, because you mentioned the superstars playing, and we talked about them on the Packers side, but now let's talk about on the Eagles side. AJ Brown tonight, another quiet night, even in a win. Now we're past the trade deadline. How do you think he should feel moving forward with this team? I mean, you're a wide receiver. You're not getting fed. You're the number one option on that team. How do you think he feels?
I've been said that AJ Brown should ask for a trade. I truly believe that. And I hear people saying, man, you're on a winning team, you're on this, you're on that, cool. AJ Brown was on a Hall of Fame path.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts took him off that.
Whoa.
But you know who's on the Hall of Fame path because he's winning? Jalen Hurts. Because Jalen Hurts is going to go to the Hall of Fame if he keeps this up. Whatever his stats may be, whatever it may be. And he has taken A.J. Brown off of a Hall of Fame path career. You don't throw him the ball. He got one-on-one opportunities. You still don't throw him the football. If I was A.J. Brown, and I understand, I'm not saying this is what A.J. Brown is thinking or whatnot. If I was A.J. Brown, I want out. I got a Super Bowl. I got the money. I was on a Hall of Fame path. Obviously playing with this quarterback. I'm not even involved to help my team win. Send me somewhere where I could go help my team.
It's too late, though, now, G.
I know it's too
feel
late,
me?
but I'm just saying, if I was A.J. Brown, in A.J. Brown's shoe, I'd have been the national
You know the worst
trade.
part
I'm not
about it?
involved.
Like, we was watching the game, and know the Eagles won it. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, AJ got to be heated. Because AJ Brown got 2 targets until the last 30 seconds of the game. Then he gets that weak go ball. And don't be mad at AJ Brown for not attempting to go after that go ball.
Man,
if
that
you've
ball
played
missed
in
way
frigid
inside.
weather, and if you've played towards the end of the game in frigid weather, AJ Brown, he ain't been active the whole game. James, you taught me this 3 years ago working together. You said a receiver's game don't even start until he get his first catch.
That's it.
It don't even start till he get his first catch. So if I'm AJ Brown, yes, this team is winning. Hopefully go get you another Super Bowl because, AJ, you need you one more Super Bowl. Why not? But after this, for the sake of your own career, for the sake of your career arc, for the sake of the trajectory of your career arc, go eat, bro. Like, AJ works too hard, puts in too much work to get 3 targets?
Yeah.
3 targets?
Fellas, I'll ask y'all this. Where would y'all rank A.J. Brown? It's 2-parter. Where would y'all rank A.J. Brown amongst wide receivers in the NFL right now?
Top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5? Would you rank him around top 5, James?
Right now?
Yeah.
Don't do this,
No, I'm
James.
talking about just skill set.
Man, you
Oh,
know,
skill set is he's
Yeah.
number 3 and it's not 3.
Okay.
Skill set.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got you.
yeah. Don't let them stats fool
AJ
you.
Brown.
No,
AJ Brown right now does not rank inside the top 50 in any statistical category for a wide receiver.
And that's why pause. Because
How?
yeah.
How?
I don't know I know what they want to do offensively, run the ball, but I want to know as an offensive coordinator, when you like, okay, I got AJ, I got Smitty, I got Saquon. How do you not come into the game and you find a way to get AJ 5 catches?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure that out. We seen 2 3rd and 11s and they handed it off. You got 2 of the baddest dudes in the world at wide receiver, and you're handing it off. Not even throw them a hit, see if they can break a tackle.
Right.
Not giving
Throw
them
them a screen.
give them an opportunity. Throw them a screen. You handed the ball off to Shipley twice on 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12, not even taking a shot. And then at the end of the game, when it's 4th and 6, which is a dumb play, you want to try to throw me a go ball.
Yeah.
I don't understand what they're trying to do offensively. You got one of the baddest men in the world on your football team.
Right?
You can't get him involved.
And I love to win. So now this one part of me is talking as a franchise, right?
Yeah.
As long as we win the game.
That's it.
But other parts of the player is like, yo, man, why we got all these weapons for? Why have all this ammo? Why all these different guns, all these different grenades if we're not going to use them?
Yeah.
Like teams would they don't have that talent. Okay, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11, maybe can run it and get the defense,
Like you said, screen.
But we got real top tier dudes. So sometimes it does frustrate me because why even pay AJ all that money? Why even pay Devontae all that money if we're not gonna throw him the ball? And on the defense, we let them get off the hook because like, damn, woof, they're not throwing it to him. Yo, we should average 30 points a game. If you look at the years, right, of all the top offenses with top weapons, right, they average like the fastest turf. What is it? The fastest show on turf.
Oh, the
greatest show on turf
with the Rams.
Them boys just loaded. And the other day I was thinking like, who are some of the teams that remind me of the Eagles? And I thought of them. Like, dang, they had this guy, that guy, that.
They had a lot of
Right? I look at the Chiefs. The year we won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
And the year before that was in 2019, right? And I'm like, yo, all these weapons, that's who the Eagles are.
Facts.
And I hate that, like, sometimes we play as if, okay, let's not lose the game. No, let's go win the game.
Dominate the game.
And it's like, we always playing defense. Yo, let's play offense. Let's fast break it. Because teams can't hang with us when we don't play our A game.
Here's the thing, though, and I realize this, 2-5, because I'm tired of getting hot about it. What works for Jalen Hurts don't work for A.J. Brown. And what works for A.J. Brown don't work for Jalen Hurts. And I think Eagles fans, myself, 2-5, James Jones, we all got to come to the realization that Jalen Hurts winning means A.J. Brown not eating for Jalen Hurts. That's what it's meant so far. I'm not saying it has to be like that. I'm just saying the last 2 years, that's what it's been. And A.J. Brown eating, remember when A.J. Brown had the most targets he's had all season, the Eagles lost, and then they lost the next game. A.J. Brown eating doesn't work for Jalen Hurts. So the two things can't coexist. Right now, based upon how the Eagles run their offense and how Jalen Hurts quarterbacks at the position, A.J. Brown can't eat and Jalen Hurts win. And Jalen Hurts can't win and A.J. Brown eat. But the dilemma is Jalen Hurts got the ball in his hands.
But why
disagree
is
with
that?
that, though,
It's like, tell me explain that though.
Because that's the way the Eagles and Jalen Hurts play the game.
But hold up. If I'm a quarterback, right, and that's all right, what wide receivers do you want? You say, okay, I want this guy, this guy. Okay, what running back you want? Okay, I want this guy. What lineman you want? Every quarterback's going to say, yo, I want the top lineman, I want the top running back, I want the top wide receivers, and you have that. So why can't we as an offense deliver? Because you're making it like Jalen Hurts can't do well if AJ's doing well.
That's what it's been.
But I'm saying, like, why is the problem? Because the name of the game is to get the most talent and get really good coaches to win games.
But that's not true, though. When Jalen Hurts finished second in MVP voting,
That's a good point. And it was a Super Bowl that year.
A.J. Brown went crazy.
1,400 yards.
Yeah, all pro.
You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is where did it go? How did it change? A.J. Brown ain't done nothing to you on the football field to say you can't trust me.
Jay, let me ask you this. And nobody else going to have this conversation on any other show. You was real cool with Aaron Rodgers.
That's my dog.
Jordy Nelson was real cool with Aaron Rodgers.
That's his dog.
Randall Cobb was real cool with Aaron
That's
Rodgers.
his brother.
No doubt about it. Y'all all ate.
Yeah.
The one person who was questionably cool with Aaron Rodgers, Greg Jennings, he ate, but he didn't finish there. He dipped. What I'm trying to get to is this. Break it down for me. Is if you don't have a relationship with a wideout off the field, does that translate to on the field? Because what we know is this. Jalen and AJ used to be hella cool. It's the worst kept secret in all of the sports world. Jalen Hurts and AJ used to be hella cool. They're not anymore. And since the deterioration of their friendship off the field, we've seen the deterioration of their performances collectively on the field.
Yeah.
So can you please break down and educate everybody on, if you don't rock with each other off the field, wide out quarterback, sometimes it seeps into on the field too?
Well, the way I've seen it, it didn't. Because Aaron and Greg wasn't best of friends. But when they got in between them lines,
They did their job.
they went to work.
They did their job.
And Aaron wasn't looking him off. Aaron was checking to him on routes. In between them lines, you thought they was best friends. Off the field, they wasn't best friends, right? He probably was a little closer with Jordy and with myself. But in between them lines, we was looking in the huddle like, dang, we need to beef with you.
Right.
Maybe I need to start hating a little bit.
12 was really good at separating the two.
Yeah.
Listen,
But wait,
I ain't
but
got to
wait,
kick it with you and go to dinner with you and all that, but when we step in between these lines and you my number one wide receiver, because on the team at that time when Greg was getting active,
was nice.
he was the number one wide receiver. And every year he led us in everything.
Yeah.
And 12 was spinning
But
it too.
James, my thing is like, so they just did their job.
That's all
That's
they
what, yo,
did.
just do your job.
Yeah.
If you do your job.
Answer this though,
Come
2-5,
on,
and
man.
Care Bear, get ready to keep us honest. But answer
Yeah.
this before we move. James says something you ain't retort. Eagles, Super Bowl winning team. They still look like one.
How they don't? Like now this guy's arguing like how are we winning games? You win, you play to win.
Yeah,
You do
It
play
might
to
be
win.
ugly. If we didn't put up I don't know 500 yards, 300 yards passing, 200 yards rushing, and we lost, do you feel better?
I would.
That sounds silly, man.
I would.
That sounds silly, man.
I would.
sounds
That's
silly, man.
confidence and you got stuff rolling. Both them teams look awful tonight.
I can't-
Offensively. Defensively, they went to work.
I can't.
But
I can't
but to
say
me,
that,
it's this
man.
though. If you win the game when you look awful, I take that. Here's why. You never know in the playoffs. It might look
You're
terrible.
always going to take a dub.
That's what I'm saying. So like in the playoffs, it might look terrible. It might look like it looked tonight. But the Eagles got the dub. Eagles can win pretty. Eagles can win ugly. And the worst part about it for the Packers, y'all keep losing to the good teams. I don't want to make this a Packers conversation because I'm focused on the Eagles right now. But the Eagles keep beating the good teams, and the Eagles
Yeah.
beat the bad teams.
Yo.
The Eagles beat every team.
The Eagles, they do it anyway either though. Too.
That's it.
It doesn't matter if AJ Brown's. That's another thing though too. More to James's point. Cool, I got what I needed. At the end of the day, I got my ring. I have my All Pros with you. I have my Pro Bowl with you. At the end of the day, it's not really working anymore. Moving forward though, we do have a lot of super chats.
we got super chats, 2-5?
Real quick, I'm gonna say this point though.
Yeah.
I like to put the viewers in my seat. When I see as when I had the helmet on, that 2-5 that you no longer see on the field, but when I had it on,
Yeah.
there's some games where we are playing awful.
Yeah.
And the whole time, you know what I'm talking about? Like, yo, damn, all we gotta do is win. We playing bad, yo. Damn, another fumble, another turn. Just win the game. And it gets like that. Yo, in your head, you're not even saying it. Just win the game. And that's what we did tonight. It looked
Y'all
terrible,
did.
James.
Y'all did.
But and that hit in your head is like, yo, just win the game. And when we win the game, it's like, So all I'm saying is I'm not gonna argue about if we're a Super Bowl team because we are. We're a defending champs and we found a way to win an ugly ass game tonight and we won it.
Y'all always find a way to win the ugly ones. That's why we can't say nothing about AJ Brown. They're just finding ways to win.
Yeah, they win in a lot of football games. They got AJ Brown can be mad to another Super Bowl ring. It's gonna look great for his legacy at the end of the day. Moving forward, we do have a lot of super chats. Sorry, we're not gonna be able to get to all of them because we have so
what it
many.
is.
It's crazy.
Hey, but we
$1,000
giving away
giveaway night.
$1,000.
Yeah, we're giving away $1,000. So if you put in that $50 super chat, that's 5 entries to the $1,000. So we'll see what's going on. But we do have $100 super chat
my God.
tonight.
Whoa.
And look,
Oh my God.
new speakeasy rule. When you
ain't
put in a
got that.
$100 super chat, I'm no longer censoring myself, so I'm reading it straight up. All right.
Wait,
Andrew
whoa.
Travelli says, Shady, I hope you ain't mad, but Saquon might replace you as the number 1 for my Eagles running back. Even though he ain't playing that well this year, you still my favorite, but he getting up there, and he finished it off with your favorite. Hashtag fuck Chip Kelly is what he said at the end of that one. I know it was probably a 2-parter. He kind of disrespect you at first, but then at the end, he kind of he brought it back.
Super chat to tell me.
$100 to say that?
Yeah, I
just
get
to-
it.
I
man,
respect
just to get up on
Andrew,
my dog.
look, man, listen, I says Andrew. However you feel, that's how you feel, dog. Thanks for $100. Fly was fly, bro.
I got my dudes back right now because Andrew, we appreciate your $100 super chat.
Hell
but
yeah.
if Saquon left right now, somebody be wearing that 26 next year.
Oh yeah.
Nobody
Well, I'm
wearing
not-
that 2.5.
I'm not. Hold on.
Nobody
That's
rocking
true.
that 2.5.
The brother,
though.
now, the
He
brother
is legit. But
don't let him do that, James. The
He
brother
is
brought the
legit,
city a
but
championship.
he did.
I'm thankful for the brother.
we all.
All right,
thankful
I'm not here for the
it.
humble off. We got more super chats to get to.
Super chat.
We got another $50 super chat from Christian Charleston. He said, "What's up, fellas? I'm a big fan of the show. Two-part question for Shady and Acho. Should Sirianni take over play calling to spark this offense? And is Hurts limited in key reads and concepts that slow his anticipation?
Bruh.
Maybe that's why AJ can't eat."
I can't blame Hurts no more because I've seen Patullo open up the playbook for Hurts, and Hurts goes crazy this year. Like we've seen Hurts have a 3-touchdown no-pick game followed by a 4-touchdown no-pick game. So I can't blame Hurts no more. I'm starting to look at Patullo. If Sirianni could take over play calling, he would. Let's just be real about it.
Yeah.
Sirianni has watched 4 different offensive coordinators come through them doors, 2 of which have sucked, one of which has been elite, one of which has been good. So the fact of the matter is, Sirianni has put the Eagles in this offensive predicament. Sirianni is incapable of getting the Eagles out of this offensive predicament because if he could take over play calling, he would take over play calling. Your superpower is your superpower. I forget who they asked, James Jones. They asked one coach, like, hey, are you going to keep calling plays? And he says, oh, Steve Sarkisian, head coach of Texas. They said, hey, you going to keep calling plays? He said, that's my superpower. Of course I'm going to keep calling plays. They hired me to be a play caller. Sirianni, that's not a superpower, bro. We got more super chats, so I ain't gonna keep cooking.
We do have some more super chats here. We got some free AJ Browns in the chat as well from a JR8. We got another $20 one from Keone. I mean, they're disagreeing with you on the Patullo thing a little bit in the chat, but we also have this one, bro. I'm tired of Matt LaFleur's play calling. Why is he not taking a leash off of Jordan? $200 million. Why? Defense playing way too good for that offense to play and look that way, especially in the past couple of weeks, James.
Hey man, didn't I start the show off saying that?
Yeah.
Coach
You
LaFleur,
did.
he has to take the training wheels off Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Jordan Love is a good quarterback in this league, and we ain't gonna find out if he could be elite until you take the training wheels off. And then for me, we got Jaden Reed out. We got Tucker Kraft out.
Yep.
Why are we rotating 7 wide receivers?
Wow.
We see Bo Milton in there who came back from cornerback to wide receiver. Right? We see the young receiver in there that's playing all the special teams and all that from TCU. Stay with Wicks, stay with Romeo, and stay with Watson, and let's play ball. I see a bunch of different receivers in there every time. And my man was hurt, Matthew Golden, today, and we still rotating 5-6 wide receivers. I don't think Coach LaFleur right now really has a true identity of what he wants to do offensively instead of turn around and hand it to Josh Jacobs. In our past concepts, I don't see it. And that's supposed to be his superpower.
We got another $50 super chat from Dante. Last one on this. Wait, who is
man? I started not to come today once I seen it.
James, they welcome you. Hey, James, they welcome you back to the Speakeasy with a little bit of disrespect out there. Dante
right.
Jordan dropped a $50 super chat. He said, James Jones, it's crazy that you say AJ took or that Hurts took AJ off of a Hall of Fame path, but he's a 3-time All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowler, and a Super Bowl champ with Jalen and his quarterback. Make that make sense. What are you seeing that maybe the fans are?
Tell him, Dante.
Well, I would give him his money back, and I would say, have you watched AJ Brown the last 2 years?
We don't return super
my
chats
bad,
in
my
here.
bad, my
We
bad.
do not return
My
super
bad.
chat
Hey,
bread in here.
hey.
Okay, I'm done this show out of my pocket.
He said we don't return nothing.
Hey, I wasn't gonna
He
ask
about
you.
to spike 250 right there.
I wasn't gonna ask you for nothing. It was coming out of my pocket. I'm gonna give back dude. If you could tell me the last 2.5, 3 years you've seen that same AJ Brown, like I just told Acho, was all pro when Jalen Hurts finished second in MVP voting. If you seen that dude, put $50 more in the super chat and say yes. Because we ain't seen him. And that's why it's always on every talk show, especially on the Speakeasy, where is AJ Brown? For the last 2.5 years. And he ain't been found. So put $50 more in there
That's
and
how
say
you
yes.
negotiate.
Hey, I hear you.
negotiate.
Last thing, fellas, before we get off of the topic of the Eagles and the Packers, today is a very special day. November 10th is a special day because the creator of this show also has a birthday on this day. It is Emmanuel Acho's birthday. And fun fact for you guys, the last time Emmanuel Acho's birthday fell on the same day as an Eagles and Packers game. It was back in 2013. We have a video for you guys that I wanted to pull up. They don't even know about this right now, but hold up. James Jones was in this game. He had 44 yards when backup quarterback Seneca Wallace had to take over the reins for Aaron Rodgers. You see that right there. We also had Shady McCoy breaking ankles out here. Shady had 155 yards on 23 touches in this game. The Eagles got a victory. Y'all had Seneca Wallace. Y'all was starting Seneca. Look, Shady was out there breaking ankles, going crazy. You see him get out, trying to get out of bounds here. Look at this. Look at this in the backfield just dancing right there.
I see.
It was unbelievable. A matchup between two unbelievably, talented players for their teams. Two players that really contributed in this game. Two players. Hold on. We're getting to that. We're getting to that in just a second. Look at Shady just out here wrecking shop right now. Look at Shady. And hold on. Also in this game, Emmanuel Acho logged 6 special team snaps. And there he is right there on the sideline.
So the Eagles get you a lot of birthday wins, dog.
What a game by you two, and also Acho, you were there. You participated. You were there.
How the hell you find that footage, bro?
It took a lot. I literally we have a production group chat, and I had to text them to be able to find it. It was tough.
Dog, you found it.
It was tough.
Cam Bear be toying with getting fired every day. Every day he walked the line.
Hey, wait, you said 6 special team snaps?
Yeah, he had snaps. No. And the craziest thing is, at the end of that video, you out of breath on the sideline. Brother, you had 6 snaps.
I don't know.
He was tired.
He looked tired. He
was absolutely windy.
You caught my dog running down after he ran down on kickoff, man.
Special team players, though, bro. They earn their check.
Oh yeah,
No doubt.
Acho, you said you were terrified playing special teams in the league.
There
at one
was
point.
no harder phase of the game than being a gunner,
Man.
on punt,
Talk about
and
it.
2 people are legally allowed
he
to
ain't
jump
lying,
you
he ain't lying.
and having to run down before all kickoff rules into that wedge, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. When y'all rewatch that clip, you gonna see it had a little bit of blood.
Okay,
A little bit of blood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We was getting that.
those are 6 hard-earned snaps you had out there. Shady had 25 carries in that game with them 6 special teams. Oh my God, James had Seneca Wallace throwing him the ball when we talking about your special team snap.
Hey,
Goodness
respect to my dude
gracious.
Seneca Wallace, but you couldn't even see him looking back there.
No, that was funny. Oh my
was
goodness
good. Where we
gracious.
at,
No, yeah,
man?
happy birthday though, Acho. Congratulations on being
I
old.
love y'all boys.
Yo, where that cake at, though? That's your personal cake?
Yeah, but we don't eat this. We don't eat the speakeasy too
Oh,
much.
yeah. We don't need to speak.
We can't eat in the speakeasy.
Straight
Drink.
drink.
No food allowed.
Oh, wait. Can we get James a drink? Because he just got here.
Oh yeah, no, we probably should pour one up.
Hold up.
Yeah, you behind the ball
That's me
today.
right there.
Yeah, this Acho.
Oh yeah.
2-5. Here we go.
Come on, man.
All right, look, moving forward, though, we need to talk about some real big news in the NFL. Earlier today, it was announced that Giants head coach Brian Daboll has been relieved of his duties as the head coach of the Giants. I mean, fellas, this move, it was kind of a shock for me, but to you guys, I don't think it was too much of a shock. Do you agree with the Giants' decision to fire Brian Daboll?
Yes, sir.
Wait, hold on real quick.
What happened?
You know this guy's a drinker, though. He like, yeah, let me get a little. You know he drinks. Oh, my
You know
fault.
what I'm saying?
I drink when I see one.
I ain't even sat it down.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Talking with it? Yeah, because you know. Because you know.
Look, bruh, Daboll had to go.
Had to go?
Had to go. And every now and then, what I love about this show is we get the first take, and sometimes the first take is the right take. It's the only take you need. I said yesterday on the show, Brian Daboll had to go. Brian Daboll lost the privilege of being a coach in the National Football League. And why the hell, Brian Daboll, can you only coach 6'5", moderately to greatly athletic white quarterbacks? Russell Wilson, you got him, and you lost your mind. DeVito, you couldn't do nothing with him. But Daniel Jones, when he was healthy and could run, Josh Allen, when he was healthy and could run, and Jackson Dart, when he's healthy and can run, you can win with them. A great coach isn't just a great coach when everything is set up perfectly. A great coach is a great coach when you actually have the cards stacked against you and you got to figure out how to flip your hand. To me, that's what makes a coach great. Andy Reid isn't just great because of what he did with Patrick Mahomes. He's great because of what he did with Donovan McNabb. He's great because of what he did with Kevin Kolb. He's great because of what he did with Chad Henne. He's great because of what he did with Matt Moore. And he's great because of what he did with Mike Vick. And then he's great because of what he did with Patrick Mahomes. It ain't just Patrick Mahomes, period. So for me, Brian Daboll had to go. I think he's a great quarterback coach. I think he's a really good offensive mind, but 2-5 as a head coach, nah, I I ain't with it.
Well, I didn't want to see him get fired. First of all, he's not great. He's not a great coach. Andy Reid's a great coach. I don't want to compare them. My thing is, you have a young superstar quarterback in the making that's emerging, right? Yeah. I watched what he did with Josh Allen. Josh Allen was good. When he had Daboll, he was super special, right? I look at who's other quarterback here. Oh, Daniel Jones. Yeah. As bad as we think he is, and he's playing well right now, but he had him playing well. You can't tell me when you watch Jackson Dart, you're like, yo, wow. Yeah. He jumps out at you. Mm-hmm. I said this the other day. I said and I said this shit a little better, but the reaction that we get from Jackson Dart is what we thought Caleb Williams would bring us. Yeah. Excitement. Now you're starting to see a little bit of it, but as a rookie, he don't know really what's going on. He's just what the coaches is telling me, and I'm putting my special talent on. Yeah. Jackson Dart, he's one of them kids that grew up. His dad had Tupac listening in the background. He got that dog in him. You feel me? Like and Daboll is the perfect coach for that. Let's keep in mind who we talking about. Mm-hmm. We're talking about the New York Giants. Ain't a lot of talent over there. Yeah. Who the wide receivers? My best player on offense, he's hurt.
He's hurt. Malik Nance.
My second best player is probably the rookie quarterback. Yeah. And then my third best player is hurt.
Scottable.
What do you want me to do? So the easy way to do is blame him. Oh, this happened, that happened. Did you see how the game changed when Jackson Dart went out the game? Did you see it? Jackson Dart he gets the defense riled up. He gets the offense riled up. Everybody's playing at his level. And when he left the game, it was flat. It was dry.
But then what the hell I need a coach for, 2-5? If Jackson Dart is doing all the things that a coach is supposed to do, get the defense riled up, get the offense riled up. Yeah, if Dart is doing everything a coach is supposed to do, I don't need the coach. No. Bring Kafka in then.
See, how we know that, though? I play with Kafka. I think he's smart, but you don't know that. All I'm saying is when I watch the Giants and I see the way they play the game, when Jackson Dart's at the quarterback position, Daboll is great at that part, coaching the quarterbacks, getting the best out of them. I don't know that the next coach can do that. Mm-hmm. We always talk about how these quarterbacks come in the league and then they get a new coach, then a new coach. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't like that. I think Brian Daboll, if you was going to do anything, give him one more year to prove how good he really could be with a really good quarterback.
Yeah, I agree with Shady because when I watch Jackson Dart, he looks very, very good under Brian Daboll.
Yes, he do.
And if you are getting your rookie quarterback to play at a very, very high level and you beat the Eagles, you should have beat the Broncos because you had them on the ropes. But ever since he came in the game, Brian Daboll has adjusted the way he called the game, and he's getting his young quarterback in the right situations. And when you bring in a first rounder, you want to see clear as day, can he mesh with the quarterback and can he grow? I thought those two had something going. Obviously, you cannot forget about the past. That's what the New York Giants is telling us because Brian Daboll the last couple years has not been good. But if you just strictly look at this year, I thought the young quarterback was saving his job. Because I'm like, he came in there, he's playing at a high level, he's with Brian Daboll. Brian Daboll drafted him. I'm like, this young fella going to save his job for next year because they got something going. I thought the Giants pulled the trigger too early, but I can't blame them because of how it's been the last 2 years.
20, 40, and 1.
I know, man.
20, Shady McCoy, 40, and 1. Brian Daboll's record is 20, 40, and 1. Get him the hell up out of there. Like, with all due respect, they fire coaches for less. James, you know the Raiders organization well. You've seen Raiders fire coaches for less. Yes. Philadelphia Eagles got rid of Doug Peterson for less. Jacksonville Jags got rid of Doug Peterson again for less. Eagles got rid of Andy Reid for less. Greater coaches have gotten fired for less. I'm not going to pity a coach that goes 20, 40, and 1. And again, bro, y'all telling me how good something is when everything is great. Care Bear, who was James's quarterback in that clip you was talking about?
Seneca Wallace.
Seneca Wallace. It wasn't Aaron Rodgers. It was Seneca Wallace. Yeah. And James, you were still getting busy. Y'all didn't notice who was Shady's quarterback in them clips. It's my dog.
Nick Foles.
It wasn't Mike Vick.
Yeah.
It wasn't McNabb.
Yeah.
It wasn't Mahomes. And you said Shady had a $150.
Yeah.
A $150.
Oh, $155.
But my bad. You're right. Like, don't tell me how good you are when everything is going great. Show me how good you are when things aren't going great.
This dude, this is the same dude that showed you I could win Coach of the Year with Daniel Jones.
But he won Coach of the Year because of Daniel Jones.
But who's coaching him though is what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying we got to give him a little bit more credit because I know it's 20, 41 and whatever.
Yep.
But his quarterback play has been awful. And his quarterbacks has been awful.
Let me throw a whole wrench in all of this. What if the greatest thing we've praised Brian Daboll for, he should actually be condemned for? because we praised Brian Daboll because of what he did with Daniel Jones. But Daniel Jones was the worst version of himself being coached by Brian Daboll. Because right now in Indianapolis, Daniel Jones is eating.
They went to the playoffs with Daniel Jones.
What do you think the Colts is finna do?
I know, but
the Colts got 8 wins right now. Daniel Jones won 9 games in 17 games. 9 and 8 is what the Daniel Jones won with the Giants.
His running back is on pace to go for 2,000 yards.
He has Saquon Barkley, sir.
His running back is on pace to go for 2,000
Yeah,
yards.
I can raise my voice too. He has Saquon Barkley, sir.
Yeah. Did he have 2,000
Who else
yards
did they have? though?
Probably on purpose.
The Colts is a really good team. Who else did the Giants have? Brian Daboll came in there with that Giants team, bro.
But who's winning with the Giants? Is a bad team though. Do you ever look at the team?
They're not good.
They're a bad team.
But here's my thing is, if you up by 10 versus the Cowboys in the fourth.
That's why he's fired.
You up by 10 versus the Bears in the fourth.
You up by
19
against the
versus the Broncos in the
Yep.
fourth with 8 minutes, 48 seconds left.
Yeah.
You up by 19 points.
That's what got him fired.
And you lose? Like 2-5. You can't even defend your best friends doing that.
It's a lot of losing players on the team. Yeah, think about that.
Bro,
you know
but
what I
that's
mean?
my thing, bro. You got the sack leader, second runner up in Brian Burns. You got Abdul Carter. You got Kayvon Thibodeau. You got Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, they can't stop the run.
They got
Like you got a deep line up there.
What can we let's go to the offense because that's what he coaches at. What on the offense? Who's over there though? Who's over there?
He lost your best player. Well, you lost both your best players.
All your top 2 players is hurt.
But here's my thing is though.
You can't vote him.
The thing
You
about
bringing
Daboll,
your Hall of Fame back up.
I'm gonna personalize it. Daboll to me is the worst type of parent. Daboll is the type of parent that obviously plays favorites. Jay, you got 2 boys. I met them. Both of them cool as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know which one your favorite. Don't tell me.
I don't got
They might
one.
be watching.
They both like
Hey, you
that.
lying.
2-5, you got
Both
2
my
kids
dogs.
too. I don't know which one your favorite. Don't tell me they might be watching.
I got a favorite dog.
Like, Daboll makes it apparent Dart was his favorite. Shady, you and I know, I think it was Tyrone Tracy. I think that's running back. We know him. Good money. Good dude. He a good player. Yeah. When Cam Scatterbull showed up, you would have thought Tracy died.
But he came
Like,
balling though.
But my thing is, Tracy was balling last year too.
Man.
Like the
that
dilemma
thing
with
is
me for Daboll is he plays such favorites that all the backups just turn to poo, not realizing you gonna need them 6 special team snaps eventually. All 6 of them.
Hey.
When coach don't do that.
When Dart hit the tent, whenever he got hurt in that one game late in the drive, he was out there screaming at the medical staff, trying to get him back out there because he didn't want Russell
Because
Wilson
he
to finish the
knows
drive.
that's the key to saving his job.
And I hear you, but I do think
coach
it
don't
is.
do that though.
I don't
Andy
know,
Reid might
man.
not walk over there, but he definitely. Hey, how's Pat looking? Is he ready?
Man,
Like,
yeah.
come on. I got hurt. Hey, is 2-5 up? Is he up? I hear everybody yelling about it. Is he up? Who don't do that?
True.
Because you know this player right here is gonna help me win. This other
it.
player right here is not gonna help me win.
That's
He
it.
gonna actually help me get fired. And that's what Russ came. Man, I don't want to blame Russ because I love Russ and the family and all that. But Russ came in that thing, man. That shit looked so
What
different.
happened, bro?
It was like everything was like, oh man, the Giants, oh man. He came in there. It was like, oh, here we go.
What happened to Russ?
Then the Bears will start going crazy though.
Bro, I think a
Touchdowns.
large of it is, bro, you play as good as a coach that believes in you. I think a large part of it. And Daboll believed in Jackson Dart. He believed in Scatterbull.
But how can you say he didn't believe in Russ when he brought you in here for $10 million
And made him a starter.
and made you the starter and didn't take you out till what, week 5? You know what I mean? Like he gave you all these opportunities, and we know you got a first rounder behind you, and he let you play. He knew that Jackson Dart was the key to saving his job.
Jackson Dart, nice job.
And that's why he treated him the way he treated him. And then same with Cam Scatterbull. Tracy Jr., I understand, had a heck of a year. He a good friend of all of ours, but he didn't have the impact Scatterbull had when Scatterbull was in there.
He got the
balling.
brothers scared.
So,
The NFL is dominated by blacks, by brothers. Scatterbull had everybody nervous. Oh shit! You know what I mean? Yo, dude's out there getting blocked. He running out. I'm blocked. I can't. Man, come on, man. Listen.
That's funny.
One thing about me, spades and spades. Scatterbull got the brothers nervous.
Wow.
You see, he was on the Zach Vaughn. I ain't never seen Zach Vaughn was like he the man. Man, he was running all through his chest the whole game. Come on, man. You gotta stop that.
Chill, love it. Hey, remember, we giving away $1,000 in the Speakeasy
Yes,
tonight.
we
If you're
are.
watching the show, don't go anywhere. You got a chance to win $1,000 just by breathing, just by existing. Pay your rent, pay your car note, pay your girl's rent, pay your dude's rent, whatever the case may be. You can get a free $1,000 just by watching the show. Drop an eligible super chat. Social Trey in the chats. He ain't on camera, but he right here in the chat. Camera, where else we at, G?
Oh, look, we got to keep it moving. We're going to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals. AFC North still a wide open division, and there's some good news for my Bengals fans. fans out there, not your defense. But Joe Burrow is back at practice, looking to play hopefully soon. He talked to Jay Glazer and said he expects to be back by Thanksgiving. We also have some video of him right here talking to everyone in the media during his media availability. He said our division's wide open. We play Pittsburgh this week.
Yeah, you know, our division is wide open. There's a lot of... I think Pittsburgh's 5-4 at this point. We play them this week. So, you know, everything is still there in front of us.
I do love Joe, though.
It's very rare that our division looks like this, but it does this year. And so, you know, I think we'll be at least in it until the end.
Fellas, do we expect Joe Burrow and those Bengals to make a playoff run and or get into the playoffs?
Jay, where you at?
No. I really don't. And I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is like that, obviously. But Joe Burrow, over the last couple of years, is letting us know that he's not available. And Joe Burrow has let us know when he is available, his team is at home with us in the playoffs because they kind of on the same page as my Green Bay Packers of not knowing how to win. And you could point at the defense because Joe Burrow had a heck of a year last year. Joe Burrow came into this season. They started off well. He got hurt. The team is awful right now, but I don't expect him to make a push. I trust Lamar Jackson more than I trust Joe Burrow. All right, I trust T.J. Watt and the Steelers defense more than I trust them because they've proven that they're going to be in the playoffs each and every year. Joe Burrow's not. So that's my take on it. I want to see him back out there because he's one of the better players in our league, but I don't trust him coming out of this division and getting into the playoffs.
Yeah, I love Joe Burrow, man. I don't think the divisions are so bad right now. That division is just like up in the air. I'm going with the Ravens, though. I like the Ravens' schedule. It's a lot of cupcakes. A lot of cupcakes. It is. They're going to win them games. Guys are getting healthy again, and they're getting that momentum. One thing about football, man, you get confidence and you get momentum, and you ride that thing. So I'm going with the I said one thing in football, you get wins, you ride momentum, and you ride confidence.
Look at the next 5 games.
Who's that?
They got the Steelers.
Yep.
They got the Patriots. They got the Ravens. They got Buffalo, and they got Lamar again.
Yeah.
What run they going on?
So to
Baltimore got a cupcakes.
Yeah, Acho, before you go, though, as well, Baltimore does have a friendlier schedule, including, I think the Bengals already on that as well. Right now, even with how bad the Bengals have looked, losing those close games that they have because of how bad their defense is completely taken them out of this conversation. I think if that was different, we would really be talking about them being able to make a run. They're only 2 games back from the division lead right now, and they're playing the Steelers next week. They could potentially be 1 game away, Acho.
The thing about it with the Bengals is we assuming Burrow finna come back and still be healthy. Joe Burrow stay hurt.
That is true.
He stay hurt. He had a calf injury. He had a hand injury. He got turf toe. He tore up his knee his rookie year. He stay hurt. So to me, like, even if Burrow comes back, I can't anticipate that Burrow's going to come back and just run through the rest of the season healthy. Like, at this point in time, Burrow is an injury-prone quarterback. When Burrow's on the field, he crazy. Give out crazy work, goes crazy busy. But the fact of the matter is, Burrow just be hurt. If, for me, James, I'm not talking about Burrow no more if he doesn't come back and lead his team to the playoffs. Yeah. If he doesn't do both, come back and lead his team to the playoffs, I'm done talking about Burrow. Hey, I want to talk about Drake May. Who else want to talk about Drake May with me? I'm done talking about Joe Burrow. Hey, let's talk about Matthew Stafford even more. Hey, I'm done talking about Joe Burrow. Yeah. Let me talk about Baker for real.
Is he out the top 5 then?
He has to be.
Okay.
If Joe Burrow does not come back and lead his team into the playoffs, top 5 where? I think you're talking about 6 NFL seasons now, maybe 5, and he would have made the playoffs in 2 of them.
Yeah.
I can't talk about top 5 nothing.
Then you bumping him down then because he's not going to come back and lead him to the play. If he don't come back this week and play, what are they, 3-6 right now?
Yeah, they're 3-6.
They're 3-6 right now. And I know we sitting here saying the division's bad and all that type of stuff. They only 2 games. Them boys is 3-6. That's a bad football team. If he don't play this week, they're going to be 3-7. So you mean to tell me he going to come and he don't beat Lamar healthy? So you mean to tell me he going to come and he just going to run through this division that Pittsburgh go to the playoffs every year no matter who their quarterback is, Lamar Jackson go to the playoffs every year, that he just going to come in at 3-7 and run and get his team to the playoffs? I do not see that happen.
Hey, James, I want to run something past you. I'll be thinking.
You be thinking.
I love Joe Burrow.
I love Joe Burrow,
he's hurt, like
too.
You just said.
He is.
And he's not available all the time. And he don't go to playoffs lately either. We watching the 40-year-old Joe
Aaron Rodgers.
Flacco.
Oh, I thought-
Right? Joe Flacco was doing a lot of good things right now. And I ain't know Joe Flacco could even do this, even at his best. But with all them weapons like there, it's a little easier, right?
Yeah.
Why not move Joe Burrow, get a solid quarterback, and put some of that money on the defense? Talk to me, James.
If they do that, they're gonna be sitting next to me and you every playoff season.
Wait, what? But they
Who's gonna be your quarterback?
Wait, they already doing that.
But we know that the only way you get to these playoffs and to these Super Bowls is with a quarterback. We know that. You got to have, no matter how good your defense is, you got to have a quarterback that's going to be able to deliver. That's why we watch the Sam Darnolds. I believe we're going to watch the Daniel Joneses and the Sam Darnolds again this year getting to them playoffs.
That's a lot cheaper, though.
Let me ask y'all this.
But you're not going to get to that.
Do we have a comp for Joe Burrow? I don't know if we have an NFL historical comp for Joe Burrow. Anybody who went healthy is a top 3 player in football, but stays hurt. Like, Chad Pennington was never this good. I know he always stayed hurt, and he had some good moments.
Quarterback or just player?
Do we have a quarterback comp?
It's tough to find a quarterback that I feel like didn't stay that healthy, that was in the elite level back in the day. Like, it's tough.
Like,
I
I can't think of another historical Joe Burrow. Like, you're either hurt and we move off of you and we done with you, or maybe Cam.
Is he a Cam Newton? Yeah, I was about to say, is he a Cam Newton?
Cam ain't as good as Joe Burrow, though.
Went to a Super Bowl,
Went
had
to
an
a Super
MVP
Bowl,
caliber season.
had 3 11+ win seasons.
Bro, Cam better than Joe Burrow.
All respect.
MVP.
All respect to Cam Newton.
Cam, my dude. Cam nice.
He ain't
rocking with Joe Burrow. Can go to any
you're not
team.
better than Joe.
Not bad.
I'm talking. I think in terms of resume as up to right now, though, they are somewhat
Similar.
They
You're
are
at
somewhat
resume.
similar.
To Shady's point, James's point. But here's the crazy thing is Cam Newton got MVP. So with all due respect, Joe Burrow ain't even got all pro.
You talking about
he doesn't have an all pro.
I know, but yo, like if we playing this game, right? You gonna keep telling me about 1 year?
He doesn't have an all pro.
But listen, what I'm saying, I hear that he got a lot of yards though, a lot of years. You keep telling me about 1 year. I don't want to talk about that. I'm just saying you can't tell me that he's better than Joe Burrow. That's crazy though.
Yeah, Ben don't got no all pros neither. Like you can't. It's hard. It's hard to.
All
go
I'm
with
saying
that.
is this:
Joe is.
if a cat got an MVP, you can't just say that a dude who ain't got an all pro is better than a cat with an MVP, a league MVP, the best player of every player.
You know what I like? That's what I'm like. Like he gets me going. He makes me go against person. Like I love Cam Newton. You know what I mean? He gets me going. Now I don't want to do it, but like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Am I tripping here?
You're not tripping. I'm taking.
Cam was nice, but Cam ain't better than Joe Burrow.
Hey, Shady man,
You told me Cam was better than Josh Allen.
Shady. Shady, the he gets me going is straight too, brother. The chat is already
Oh,
on your head
that wasn't
about that. Earlier you said, and I quote, and you ride that thing. There was no pause after that.
Yeah,
you said it. You said it. You did say it. And they ask you where your shot at is right now. Yeah, nah. You trying to rephrase it? That's a shot.
I ain't catch that one.
That's a shot. You got to work up, bro.
Hey,
that is a shot.
So Trey, ask the chat: Cam Newton or Joe Burrow? Who was better? Just drop that.
Wow,
poll
who's
real quick.
better?
Look at the numbers.
Who's better is a tough ass.
Come on, man.
Who's better is a tough ass.
Yo,
I know,
dude.
I understand what you're saying, Acho. But you being a defender and you being a student of the game.
They both have 3 good seasons.
You ask a wide receiver who you want to play for.
That's a completely different question.
He gonna be like,
That's a complete. Let me get this straight though. They both have 3 good seasons.
Yeah.
One's best season was an MVP. The other's best season was a Pro Bowl.
I would hedge my bet. I would hedge
Cam
my
was
bet
nice,
on Joe coming back and having way better seasons than what Cam did after his injuries.
If you're the coordinator, who starts? If you're the coordinator, though, who you want to start for your offense?
It's not a question. It's Joe Burrow.
You got all this gadgets and all that crazy stuff.
2015 Cam was different.
2015 Cam was good.
I don't know.
I'm saying
MVP
2015 Cam is better than any version of Joe Burrow.
Hey,
Can we say that?
Cam took Jericho Cotchery and Ted Ginn to the Super Bowl. I ain't never seen Joe Burrow with a bad receiver.
Thank
love
you.
Cam, bro.
Could you imagine Cam Newton with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase?
Yeah,
and Joe Mixon and Tyler Boyd.
$50 super chat from Brand.
They'll be reading Bibles on the side. No.
We got a $50 super chat from Brand. He said exactly what Joe Burrow had Jamar Chase. Cam had Ted Ginn.
Talk about it.
But
it's a little different.
Bro,
Talk about it.
on a serious note, though, on certain offenses, though, right?
Okay,
You can't have like certain quarterbacks, certain. I ain't trying to be funny because he an instigator though. But like,
I don't even believe this crap.
They tailor to your game though.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna have Cam throwing the ball 30, 40 times a game.
So really quick.
Yes, sir.
So I know y'all.
Cam was great, bro. Can we
Cam
stop?
was great, but I know y'all keep talking about the receivers.
Yes, sir.
So let's put Cam Newton on this Cincinnati team, and let's put Joe Burrow on that Carolina team with Luke Kuechly and all
Thomas
them boys.
Davis.
And Thomas Davis and all them boys. You know what I'm saying? And Ted Ginn. And running game.
But here's my thing, Jay.
That team consistently goes further than what Cam. We've seen Joe Burrow take his team to the AFC Championship and Super Bowl.
Let me say this. I think it's split. And the reason I think it's split is Cam Newton probably would have won 2 to 3 MVPs with Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. He probably would have won 3.
So wait, so
I don't think so.
Because here's why.
He
would have had 12 rushing touchdowns plus 30 to 35 passing touchdowns. Cam would have
So
won
you
about
think
3
on this Cincinnati Bengals team that's on the field right now that Joe Burrow took to the Super Bowl and the AFC Championship and beat Patrick Mahomes, you think that team, Cam Newton's going to win 3 MVPs? You're not talking about bringing Jamar Chase and T. Higgins over to that Carolina team with that good defense and all that. Those Cincinnati teams that were awful until Joe Burrow got there and took them boys to the AFC Championship and a Super Bowl. You think Cam winning 3 MVPs with that team?
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
Why
It's a conversation, though. It's a conversation.
It's not a conversation. Why would just let Cam was great? Leave it there. Leave it there.
because they literally did the same
We
thing.
was talking about
They both went to terrible organizations, resurrected both of them. One went to a Super Bowl and lost. The other went to a Super Bowl and lost. The difference is Cam got an MVP and Joe Burrow got Pro Bowl.
Fellas,
what happened?
We let the people decide. 58% goes with Cam Newton. 42% went with Joe Burrow. Wow.
We hear y'all in the chat, baby.
But listen, it's the same guy that told me that Cam was better than Josh Allen, though.
Who said that?
You said that. I thought he was. Yo,
I don't know. I don't remember that, Josh was young. I don't remember that one.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, that was
I don't remember that one.
Speakeasy?
Not had it in
He said it's
Speakeasy.
and he wasn't even drinking.
Well, you said that at some point?
Shady been drinking. Hey, remember, we giving
Oh, no, he definitely
$1,000
did.
away. Closing entries to be eligible for the $1,000 are in 10 minutes, 12:40 p.m. Eastern Time,
Yeah.
9:40 Pacific. Do we do Mountain Time on the show?
No.
Okay,
Not
not Mountain
enough.
Time. Sorry
Yeah.
if you're in the mountains.
No
We
mountains.
disrespect you. Care Bear, what's
Yeah.
next on the menu, G?
Look, we got to keep it pushing.
What you get to?
Oh,
You see, because Stefanski was talking
yeah,
crazy.
no, Stefanski was talking crazy. That's what we're getting into next.
He get fired. Him get fired.
We have every media availability that Kevin Stefanski has. It's just interesting to see how he's going to BS his way through it next time. He was asked about Shedeur Sanders getting an opportunity, and this is what he had to say. I'll let you guys take a listen.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to speculate, Daryl. We're committed to getting better as an offense. Dylan is certainly committing to improving every which way he can, and all the while, all of our players, young players, are developing and working so hard behind the scenes to make sure that they're getting better on a daily basis.
Cut it
Coach
off.
speak again.
Cut it off.
More and more and more coach speak. Fellas, it's Kevin Stefanski's time up in Cleveland.
James, we ain't heard from you yet, G. Cook.
Yeah, his time's been up in Cleveland. I watched the Cleveland Browns, and listen, I don't wish on no man's downfall. I don't. Dylan Gabriel, I don't know him. I hope he goes out there. He's a rookie and plays well. But when I watch Dylan Gabriel play the game, this Cleveland Browns team scores 1 to 2 touchdowns a week. Dylan Gabriel does not play good football. He makes 1 to 2 good throws a game, and he probably has 1 good quarter a game. If I'm on that Cleveland Browns team and I continue to get up here and hear what my coach is saying about we not even giving a young quarterback that had a first-round talent that we seen jump in here in preseason and training camp and ball out, that we know is going to bring us some different energy, that we know is probably going to be better than Dylan Gabriel, that we know is going to give us a better chance of scoring some points on offense so we can pin our ears back with Myles Garrett and go play some defense, put him out there. You keep on putting Dylan Gabriel out there, and the offense does the same exact thing every single week. Yeah. Nothing changes.
Yeah.
He has 1 good quarter a week, and he has 2 good throws a game. Nothing changes. It doesn't. Put Shedeur out there and see what Shedeur does. If anything, like we just talked about Brian Daboll, if Shedeur comes out there and he balls out and he plays lights out, you might not get fired in a couple weeks neither. Mm-hmm. If you keep on throwing Dylan Gabriel out there, you're going to get fired in a couple weeks. That is what's going to happen. And then you know what's going to happen? That assistant coach that comes up in there, you're going to be like, Shedeur, you ready? Because he going to be looking for Shedeur to go out there and play well. Dillon Gabriel has had his chance, and he shows us every week that he's not ready. It does not mean he's not going to be a solid quarterback in the league, but right now, you're not ready. We're going to get this other young fella an opportunity to go play. But I'm so tired of hearing Stefanski stand up there and act like you don't even want to talk about a player on your team. That's what I don't. That's what I don't like. This dude is on your team. And it's easy to say, hey, man, listen, we don't think Shedeur's ready right now. Or, hey, I don't want to answer no questions about Shedeur. He's getting better, but we're going to rock with Dillon Gabriel because we drafted him in the 3rd round, and we're going to go the whole season with him until the wheels fall off unless he just garbage or get hurt. Say something, but you get up there and act like you don't even want to talk about Shedeur, a player on your team. And you sit here and say, in the same sentence, we trying to develop all our players. You're not, because if you were, Shedeur would have been out there in some of these blowouts. You still got Dillon Gabriel out there looking awful, and you know not even gonna win the game. That's so I don't even.
You want to get fired?
He's gonna get fired.
I don't know if he is.
But do you want to get fired?
I don't really. Yes. Yeah. No. I do.
want to get fired.
Because I don't think he's handling this situation the right way, and he's in the same situation as Brian Daboll. His record probably ain't good neither.
They need to hire Deuce Staley. Let my boy get a crack at it.
I think though, the only reason Kevin Stefanski can still be playing Dillon Gabriel is if he know he's safe. Only way. Jimmy Haslam has to have approved this decision.
How can you be safe?
Because there's no way you would continue to roll out Dillon Gabriel, who the fans are tired of seeing.
Shady tired of seeing.
The team tired of seeing. The public perception and personas are tired of seeing. And his offense is tired of seeing. There's no way you can continue to do this ignorantly if you're not safe. I think Andrew Berry wanted Shedeur Sanders. We know that, the general manager.
Yeah.
I don't know that Kevin Stefanski cares too much for Shedeur's game. I don't know that Jimmy Haslam cares too much for Shedeur's game. I think Kevin Stefanski knows, look, I'm the head coach. So I play who the hell I want to play.
That's true.
If you want to be the coach, Andrew Berry, you learn how to coach. But you the general manager. So you gave me players that I didn't feel like playing
But
with.
say
That's
that,
on
though.
you.
I would respect him if he said that. Say that. You up here acting like, to be honest with you, he's really up here acting like he don't like Shedeur did something to him. Shedeur didn't do nothing to you, bruh. Right? Shedeur didn't put his name up on that ticket to go say, come be a Cleveland Brown. Shedeur didn't call y'all on draft day and say, hey, man, I'm ready. Y'all drafted him. You're acting like you truly don't like this dude, and he ain't done nothing to you. At least that's how it's coming off.
But Stefanski didn't want him. Barry wanted him. You coach your kids' teams, right? Coach your son's teams. You know what it is. If there's a world where one of your son's teammates, his dad is like, hey, James, can you take my other son too? And you're like, yeah, all right. Yeah. But you don't want to play him because you didn't want that kid. And other pops put that other kid on your team. So now you're sitting with this kid that you didn't want in the first place. And that's Kevin Stefanski.
And the only reason why I say that because I'm a legit head coach. So when them parents,
you legit?
No, because that's happened to me plenty of times. Hey man, you know this son good, this son ain't that good. Hey man, I'll take him because I want this son that's good, but he ain't gonna play. But I am dedicated to his development. All the drills we gonna do, I'm gonna make sure. Hey, I'm gonna spend a little bit more time with him as well. But he's not gonna play.
But Kevin Stefanski can't say that. If Kevin Stefanski says Shedeur not playing this season, all of Black America will riot.
But why can't
everybody go riot?
But you can't be mad if
every hood, every MLK Boulevard, every Cesar Chavez, everybody rioting.
And I'm black.
Everyone rioting.
So if Kevin
Stefanski can't say Shedeur not playing.
If Kevin Stefanski,
I'm right now.
If
Kevin Stefanski,
I'm taking rocks to Cleveland Browns facility. I'm throwing.
My point.
That's right.
So
that's my point.
I'm gonna say, hey, which car is Kevin Stefanski? Is that man? That's me.
That's my point.
So you're saying so if Kevin Stefanski stood up there and said and got on the podium and said, "Listen, right? We drafted Shedeur in the 5th round. We drafted Dillon Gabriel in the 3rd round. Dillon Gabriel is going to finish this season. Whether we like it or not, Dillon Gabriel is going to finish this season.
Why?
How can you be mad at him?
Because I would say this. How the hell are you going to blindly commit to a 3rd round pick? Kevin Stefanski's in a lose-lose situation, with all due respect. Because the Browns are the only team being punished for not playing Shedeur Sanders, but the Browns are the only team that decided to draft Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur could have gone undrafted, for all we know. So, like, that's the worst part about it is the Browns are ultimately being punished for being the only team to bless Shedeur, which is the effed up society that we live in. Because the fact of the matter is, every team passed on Shedeur Sanders for 5 rounds and change. The Browns said, you know what, we gonna take him. And now we criticizing Kevin Stefanski when they're the only people that actually did Shedeur Sanders right.
But I think the reason why we own him like this is because he handled it totally wrong. If he came out there from the get-go like, hey, man, listen, it's Joe Flacco and it's Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel will finish the whole season out if Joe Flacco
We don't respect it anymore.
Yeah, no doubt. But
there's a way
you
for him
are
to come out
not
and say
saying that, and then when you get asked about Shedeur, you're not addressing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you keep on throwing alley-oops over, you know what I mean? Like, you're not addressing it, and you're leaving people to sit up here and speculate like, do we like him? You know what I'm saying? And we've seen Shedeur play well. But if you come straight up and you say, hey, man, listen, number one, I don't think the young fella ready right now, and we want to see what Dylan Gabriel got for the rest of the season. Probably ain't going to get a lot of questions about Shedeur. But he ain't handled the situation like that.
Go ahead, Kendra.
I was going to say, I think him saying, I don't think it's fair to speculate is one of the most out-of-touch things you could possibly say as a head coach of a team that cannot score. You cannot, your offense is bad.
Awful.
You have scored more than 20 points twice this entire season, and they were against the Jets and the Dolphins. And your defense really helped you score most of those points. At the end of the day, that's, to be honest with you, one of the craziest things I've ever heard. And to me, it would be easy. And obviously, there's a coach speak way to go about it. Hey, Dylan Gabriel's young. He's the guy that we're hedging our future on. We're riding out with him for the rest of the season. Dead it. But instead, you want to keep going down this BS rhythm and roll for whatever reason.
And it sound crazy and look crazy, and it just brings me to this. Kyler Murray is ready to come back. The head coach looked at Jacoby Brissett and said, you're playing better than Kyler Murray right now.
Been doing that.
However much money you making, we trying to win. We trying to put the players in the best situation. You're starting, even though we paid this man and drafted him number 1 overall. How is that hard for you to do, Stefanski? And we watching this kid struggle, and you ain't even gonna give another kid an opportunity to play.
Speaking of opportunities, I got to give y'all one last opportunity. We closing the $1,000 super chat giveaway in about 60 seconds.
Yeah,
so
about
y'all get
60
y'all last
seconds.
super chats in.
Hey, get them super chats in.
$1,000 here in the next 20 minutes. Y'all got 60 more seconds to drop y'all last super chat. Social Trade, let them know. Social Trade don't play.
Fellas, y'all
Social
know
Trade don't
how
play.
it is. The pin message, if y'all see in the chat right there, that's how you enter to be in the raffle to get that $1,000 giveaway. We're about to close that up in about a minute. So send those in right now if you want to get in there. To keep things pushing for you guys, we got to talk about the 49ers. After this loss this past weekend, the news dropped that Brock Purdy is going to be evaluated at practice this week to determine to see if he can play. Shady, I know you're a big fan of Mac Jones continuing to be the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers.
I am a big fan of Mac Jones.
No, you're a big fan of him continuing to be the starter.
Oh, well. No.
Are we peeling back on that one now?
You reneging on Mac?
Hold on now.
You reneging on Mac?
What I said was, if you look at this season, Mac Jones running the offense better than Brock Purdy. So when Brock Purdy comes back here, right, he ain't got all them all-stars no more. Watch how he plays. I guarantee you he don't play as good as Mac Jones.
He got to play better than Mac Jones. He more mobile than Mac
Way
Jones.
more
He
mobile.
can move. The Niners need him back if they going to make any run.
Did Mac Jones look bad last game? As a starter, he probably had like 2 bad games.
But Mac Jones is not better than Brock Purdy.
At all.
And he don't run the offense better
You
than
know what
Brock
y'all got to
Purdy.
stop doing? Can y'all stop putting words in my mouth?
But you said he runs the offense better.
What you say then, Shady?
I said this year, if you watch the Niners, I don't know how much you've been watching Niners.
Well, he been hurt this year, though.
If you watch the Niners, he played like 2-3 games this year. Okay, and I watched him, and I'm like, damn, Mac Jones running the offense better than him. We're going to find out, though. Okay, we'll find out.
They need Brock Purdy if they going to have any chance.
To do anything. In this life. Brock Purdy is a quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. There is not a conversation about who is better between Brock Purdy and Mac Jones. Let me go ahead and nix that conversation right now. Mac Jones has done some really good things this year.
No doubt.
He's done some really good things.
Step him afloat.
But Mac Jones' lack of mobility has shown that this Niners offense is limited because what Brock Purdy does and where Brock Purdy excels is when the X's and O's die.
Yeah.
And you know coaches always say it ain't about the X's and O's, it's about the Jims and the Joes.
That's it.
Like, sooner or later, you got to live above the X's and O's. And Mac Jones can't do that. On time, I think Mac Jones plays better than Brock Purdy. When the offensive line protects well, when receivers get open immediately, when there are gaps there, I think Mac Jones plays better on time than Brock Purdy. But what Brock Purdy has done great, which is why the Niners went to the Super Bowl, is because Brock Purdy can play off time. And the game of football is played off time much more frequently than it's played on time, especially in pivotal situations. Don't forget against the Green Bay Packers when Brock Purdy had to make a comeback on 3rd down. Don't forget when he found Juwan Jennings rolling to his left, floating left, throws at Juwan Jennings, catches it with one hand. Don't forget when he go up against the Detroit Lions and they make several miracle plays. That was all off-timing plays. Is Mac Jones a good quarterback on time? Absolutely. But can we completely dismantle this misnomer that Mac Jones is better than Brock Purdy? Brock Purdy sustained an injury week 1. He's been limited because of that toe since week 1. Where I will concede is this, 2-5. A healthy Mac Jones is better than an injured Brock Purdy. Yeah, I give you that. But Mac Jones ain't better than Brock Purdy.
I didn't say he's better than Brock Purdy. I didn't say that. I just said another thing. You want to go back to all these playoffs and all that when that team was superstars and that defense was great. The defense is not great no more.
No.
A whole bunch of guys, nobody know their names. A lot of injuries over there. So we'll see though. I'm not saying that Brock Purdy is not better than Mac Jones. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is if you watch the game with the another thing is like who the 49ers have on offense though?
Kittle, McCaffrey.
Kittle finally came back. He looked solid.
Juwan
McCaffrey's
Jennings.
still balling. The number 3 receiver. That's
Juwan Jennings.
Okay, because he's
Play
solid,
well.
but he's the number 3 receiver.
They don't have a lot of big time options.
So all I'm saying is, let's see what Brock Purdy looks like. Because another thing is, I think he could have played maybe a week or 2 before, but Mac Jones was playing so well that, you know what, rest up a little bit.
I don't think that's it.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Well, no, here's what I think. Remember,
We'll find out.
Brock Purdy came back, looked terrible, was hurt, and it was like, you know what? Go away for good.
Yeah.
That's really what I think.
We'll
it is.
find out, though.
And I can agree with that because I don't think Brock Purdy knows how to play hurt yet.
Correct.
You know, I remember Coach Mike McCarthy always told us if you are a rookie and you're hurt and you miss practice, you don't play. If you're Charles Woodson and you hurt, you know how to play hurt. You will go out there and play. Brock Purdy showed us he don't really know how to play hurt.
All right, well, he's healthy now, though, guys.
Yeah, we don't
We don't know. Because remember, the reason Kyle Shanahan said, Shanahan was like, I want Brock Purdy fully healthy before we put him out there. Brock Purdy played on September 7th. He got hurt September 7th. He missed 2 weeks. He came back September 28th.
Didn't play
2
well.
touchdowns, 2 picks, like James said. Lost to the Jags, didn't play well. And then they said, you going on ice for a while.
Yeah.
So 2-5, I don't think Brock Purdy is he got turf toe.
Okay.
Joe Burrow got turf toe.
Right.
Joe Burrow done missed 3 months with it.
All right, so just let me know whenever you think he's ready. Just let me know, and we'll just grade that.
Whenever
Whenever you think he's ready to play,
He gonna be
let me
ready. He
know,
gonna
and
be
we're gonna
ready
watch
in
the
2
game.
weeks.
We're gonna grade it.
It's not a conversation. We've seen 4 years of Brock
With
Purdy.
who? I'm trying to get you to change your mindset. Please stop talking to me about them all-star teams. Them teams are going, okay?
And he took him to the Super Bowl. And overtime had a lead.
All right. So we're going to watch him now with these guys.
Yeah.
On defense, they can't save you. There's no guy on defense that you want to talk about, right? Your main wide receiver was the 3rd-string receiver, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Kittle, he came back. McCaffrey still look good. So we're going to see. Let's grade Brock Purdy with this new squad. And whenever he's ready to play, when you say he's ready to play, we're going to watch him.
But here's my question. What's your point? Like, what Mac
point-
Jones will never play over Brock Purdy if they're both healthy. So what's your point?
My point was, when I watched the Niners, I'm saying, dang. Earlier this season when I watched Brock Purdy play, and then I watched Mac Jones, I said, yo, Mac Jones runs this offense better than Brock Purdy. Simple as that.
So you're saying healthy or not healthy? Look, you're saying that Brock Purdy's healthy. You still believe Mac Jones runs the offense
I don't know when players
better.
are not healthy. I don't know when there's.
But I'm just saying.
because everybody's always hurt.
When he comes back,
Right?
you're basically
Is that
telling
true?
us.
I don't care what the
Yeah,
report
you
say.
heard in training
Every
camp.
player is
Yeah.
always hurt.
But what you saying
Okay.
when Kyle Shanahan says you're coming back,
Right.
you think that Mac Jones should stay because he's going to
I'm not-
run his.
That's
offense better.
what you saying,
I've never said that. Right? That's what y'all want me to say. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is when I watch
Y'all want me to say.
right when I watched the Niners and I watched Brock Purdy play this year,
Yes.
and then he played, then he got hurt. Okay, then I watched Mac. I'm like, oh, because I never thought Mac was like good like that. I thought he was okay. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I don't know if it's me, but Mac Jones is running his offense better than Brock Purdy this season. So we're going to wait to see.
Yeah.
And when Archer says he's healthy enough to grade him, we're going to grade him.
Look, we will wait to see. They do have a murderer's row coming up next. So the Arizona Cardinals, Carolina Panthers, Browns, and then the Tennessee Titans. So it's probably going to look like Brock Purdy. He's playing a whole lot better.
We're gonna
For
find
4
out.
weeks, but then towards
We're
the end of the
gonna
season,
find
I think we're going to
Mac,
find out.
Pause. He been slinging that rock, that football. Wow. He been slinging that.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
been slinging
And
it.
I didn't know he was good. I was like, hey, Mac look all right.
Mac look
Yo,
all right.
Mac been doing that.
Kyle Shanahan. Hey,
Look.
we spinning the wheel. When we spinning the wheel?
Fellas.
When we give away 1,000?
We're ready to give away that
Yo,
$1,000.
my
right
eyes
now.
getting funny.
All right,
looking at this
we got
restaurant.
more topics here. Do we want to hit those first, or
Let's
do we
hit one more topic first.
Let's go. Let's go and
We
hit
gonna
something
get,
else.
hold on, you can show them the wheel, though, Ron.
Let's show
Let
them the
them
wheel.
know. Show
Let's
them the wheel, Ron.
This is
Let
so
them
many
know
names.
the
I have
thou-
never seen this many names on the wheel.
Let me see my
Somebody
Fellas.
in here getting $1,000.
Somebody in here is getting $1,000.
And your
If you
name
guys
is
put in
on
those
there.
super chats,
Can I
you guys
answer?
know that you're in the wheel.
We in one
Absolutely
more
not,
topic.
James.
And in
Oh,
about
my
8
goodness.
minutes, at about 12:56,
Yeah.
we finna spin that wheel and give
Oh,
away
yeah.
$1,000.
Come on now. Come on now.
That's the next time you hear that sound, play that sound again,
Yeah.
Ethan. You
Yeah.
cut me off, Ethan, at 12:57.
Hey,
You
man.
cut me off with that sound. I don't care what we talking about.
Yeah.
You cut me off with that sound.
sound
What
is-
it sound like? As soon as y'all hear that, $1,000 going
Yeah,
up. Go ahead, kid.
Now, that
That
reminded me of
when you hear that sound.
That reminded me of the Caribbean parties, man. That is, I just got flashbacks to Jamaica right there, man. That was
man, you was
the
turned up,
dance
huh?
hall, man. That
That's right, y'all.
It's crazy.
We in the Speakeasy. Make sure you tip your bartenders.
Okay.
I see ladies over there looking
is
good.
last
Okay.
call.
I see y'all popping balls in the back, getting all that money. Fly Eagles fight, Eagles win. Okay, y'all, it's your favorite DJ on the ones and twos. Yo, real talk.
Alright.
If you let me be the DJ, I had to speak easy going crazy.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. All
Okay,
right,
bro,
but-
we got to
Yeah,
get these
we
POVs.
gotta get these out of here. So look, moving forward, we gotta talk about Matthew Stafford. He beat the ever-living crap out of the 49ers this past weekend, as he has been beating the ever-living crap out of everybody that the 49ers have been playing recently. His stats this season are unbelievable. A 70% completion percentage, 2,400 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, a 117.5 passer rating, and a 7-2 record for the Rams. Obviously, we talked yesterday about Jonathan Taylor being an MVP favorite. I think moving forward, Matthew Stafford is right there neck and neck with him because of these crazy numbers that he's had this season. Fellas, how do we feel about Matthew Stafford in this MVP conversation? And, more importantly, are the Rams a Super Bowl contender? And are they back to being the Rams that we thought they could be before the
Hell
season?
yes.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yes. There is no quarterback I have more confidence in this year than Matthew Stafford. 2-5. His last 3 games, 4 touchdowns, no picks. 4 touchdowns, no picks. 5 touchdowns, no picks. Throwing it to Devontae Adams on a fade ball, that's like a tush push. It's automatic.
Like a
it's
tush
guaranteed. It's a lot. I think Devontae Adams leads the league in touchdowns.
Yep.
And you got Puka Nacua on squad. Kyron
out
Williams
9
getting busy in the
takers?
back end. 25 tugs, 2 picks. Matthew Stafford got 21 tugs, no picks in the last 6 weeks. There is no quarterback I have more confidence in right now than Matthew Stafford. Period.
Now,
All things considered.
You said one quarterback?
Not one.
And NFC side?
Not on any side. And here's why. Matthew Stafford has done it longer than any of the other greats right now. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. And Matthew Stafford has done it almost as high a level as these other great quarterbacks. So to me, there is not a quarterback I have more confidence in right now than Matthew Stafford. Not at all. Not at all. Not Drake May. Sorry, he playing great. Not Drake May.
No.
Not Josh Allen. He was playing great earlier in the season. Lamar Jackson, he's starting to turn the corner. Not him.
Jalen Hurts? No.
No.
No, nobody. And even Mahomes,
No.
No.
There's not a
Not
quarterback.
after that last game, no.
Matthew balling.
And I mean, we acting like this ain't what Matthew do though.
Come on now.
Matthew Stafford is a baller. Matthew
Matt
Stafford
Stafford,
is one of the
nice.
greatest
Nice.
we've seen throw that football.
Yes, he is.
He can play for a couple more years strictly because of his arm talent and the way he could throw that football and processing this game, especially with Sean McVay. But what I'm watching them now, and you see how high of a level Matthew Stafford is playing at with Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua, and then you got this real young defense together in year 2. I mean, the sky's the limit for these young fellas. I know Matthew Stafford ain't young, but the sky's the limit for this team. Him and Devontae going to work. But when you talking about throwing the football and the way he's playing this game right now, it's not too many quarterbacks that done laced him up that can make these kind of throws that Matthew Stafford is
Now,
making.
Matthew Stafford, he's special,
like
man.
Yeah.
2009 draft class, my draft class. He's
Okay.
still doing it at a high level. I think he's probably number 1 or number 2 for the MVP. I will put Jonathan Taylor. It's harder to do what the running backs doing.
JT going.
But I'll say this though, because I don't want to make this a bad take, right? We're just talking about Matthew Stafford. We're not talking about the Rams.
Of course.
Okay. So yeah, I think he's playing great. I just think that every
Oh man.
tunnel or every path to the Super Bowl has to come through Philadelphia.
I agree with that. I
better.
agree with that.
You better.
Nah, look. So since that Philadelphia Eagles loss that they had, he has thrown 20 touchdowns and had 0 interceptions.
Oh, he got better. He got better since us.
He definitely has.
Yeah,
I think the
well,
Rams have
y'all
gotten
too.
better as well. I think also having Devontae Adams fully incorporated into this team.
That's it.
It's showing something that we've never seen before, especially with McVay completely unlocking his ability. I think the conversation also. I know we're talking about Matthew Stafford right now. Devontae Adams has 112 touchdown receptions right now through his career. Fellas,
ballot.
He nice,
he's number
though. I
8
love him,
all
though,
time.
man.
First ballot.
Devontae Adams might be one of the greatest red zone receivers that we've ever seen in terms of being able to get
ballot.
open. And he's 9 shy of Larry Fitzgerald right now.
I said this, Jay. The greatest thing that happened to the Rams this season was Puka Nacua getting hurt. It's the best thing that happened to the
Yep.
Rams this season.
You did say
because
that.
when Puka got hurt, Devontae went to London, I believe, against the Jags. Had 3
touchdowns.
tugs.
Yep.
Prior to that, I think he had 3 tugs the whole season leading up to that point, through like 6 weeks. Goes to Jacksonville 2-5, gets 3 tugs. I think the next game he gets 2 tugs, and now he leads the league in touchdown catches.
Yeah.
But when Puka was there, Matthew Stafford was trying to figure out how can I serve Puka, how can I serve
Where the plays are going to
Devontae.
him.
Sean McVay was trying to figure out how do I dial it up for Devontae, how do I dial it up for Puka. When Puka got hurt, they realized, wait a second, you got one of the greatest receivers of all time in Devontae Adams, and now you got both of them?
And not only that, when you turn on the tape of Devontae Adams, even when he's not getting the ball, he's cooking these dudes out there. Devontae Adams has, how can I say this? Devontae Adams has a special gift at making people miss in a phone booth, just like you had a special gift.
He told us that. No,
for real though.
He said that. Remember he said that?
Yeah.
No? He said he told me that.
Everybody is not blessed with that special gift to make you miss like that. But Devontae Adams uses what Shady used with the ball in his hands at the line of scrimmage. That's why he's getting all these red zone targets and opportunities, because he is making people miss at the line of scrimmage and getting open immediately. And when you in the red zone, everything happens so fast. If you got a dude like Devontae Adams, Puka ain't got that.
Yeah.
Puka's screens, tough catch. I'm going to run through some tough. He don't have that. Ha! And Devontae does. And you pair that with Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay, the way that he calls the plays and he can throw the ball, that's why
And you know what's funny? Because when they got together early in the year, I'm like, damn, they're not really using Devontae Adams. And everything's going to Puka. Puka's getting like 15, 16 targets.
Yeah.
Right? Screens, this, that, everything was to him. And then he got hurt. They went back to him. Devontae and Puka is so good together, though. Devontae, yo, I ain't going to lie, like, bro, special, though.
He is special.
But here's the thing we sleeping
First
on.
ballot.
The defense getting better, too.
Yeah.
Like
They had good defense.
The Rams are the biggest threat to the Philadelphia Eagles. The Rams are the biggest threat to anybody in the NFC. Like, because what the Rams have is this. They have a complementary team. You got an offense that can put up points, and you got a defense that can rush the passer. If you had a defense that can't rush the passer, it don't matter if your offense can put up points, because the opposing offense can come back. But since you got a defense, you got Verse, you got Fisk, you got Young, you got Turner, like, you got a bunch of dogs up there, and they're not scared.
They're not scared.
Especially not scared of the Eagles. Y'all remember, Jared Verse called his shot last year against the Eagles, went out there and had like a sack and a half. Obviously, they lost the game,
Yes, they did.
but they played against the Eagles tougher than anybody played against the Eagles, including the Commanders, including the Packers. Shout out to the Pack, and everybody. So to me, the Rams are the biggest threat to the Eagles and the biggest
I
threat to the
disagree.
NFC.
They're 0-3 the last time they played us. They're 0-3. Like, damn, how many times you keep saying that they are, I guess, the threats, but they keep losing. They keep getting to the line of scrimmage, losing. Play them again, lose. They just keep losing. So we just gonna keep saying this every year.
Yeah, at
next year.
one point I got to get done.
Well, let's keep shooting it.
But I
shooting your
I
shots.
look at the Rams, just like we just talked about the Packers. They're not putting the ball in Jordan Love. When you look at the Rams, okay, they good on defense. All right. They lead on offense. They could tote it. They could run the ball. And they put that ball in Matthew Stafford's hands and getting that ball to Puka Nacua and Devontae.
Well, what happened when they played us,
So
James?
they know exactly
They all
who you
played.
are. They actually
They
should have
all
won
played,
that game
James.
too. But the
quarterback
Eagles,
played, running back, everybody played.
the Eagles do what they do. They find a way to win.
the Rams
why
come alive
can't we
the
just
past
say that
couple weeks.
Devontae's great, Puka's great?
We gotta
They're
say
all
biggest
great.
threat.
Williams is great. They're a great team. But why you bring the Eagles in?
I hate you so much. Your Eagles doing good. I hate it, bro.
You can't say nothing about nobody else
I'm
doing
just saying,
that.
like every conversation always comes back to the Eagles, and I'm thinking, like, why? Every
man,
the
I hate it so
the Rams
much.
play in Philly, they lose. They play in LA. Every
I
time they
hate it
lose,
so much.
every time they play,
Let
they
me
lose.
tell you this though,
Man.
is it fair to say that we're watching the Rams get better and we're watching the Eagles just probably stay the same? First time the Eagles played the Rams, it was out in LA last year. Blowout, bludgeoning. Played the Rams in the playoffs, close game.
Very close.
Played the Rams this year. Rams were essentially winning. Block, kick, walk off, etc. Like, we've watched the Eagles do this and the Rams do this.
Yeah.
Like, every game has gotten closer. So 2-5, you wouldn't be surprised if the Rams knocked the Eagles off.
It's football. Anything can happen. I'll just say this, though. You don't think it's funny or odd that a team keeps losing and you keep trying to make the case that they're getting closer to us? They just keep losing. Thank you.
Thank you. They talking to me, man.
Y'all know what that means.
It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It is about that time.
Y'all know what that
Look,
means.
one set, because it is a very special day. Acho is giving away $1,000 on his birthday. We do want to get to some super chats. They gave you some shout outs. Victor Mo Jr. get $50 super chat. He said, "Happy birthday, Pastor Acho." Unfortunately, he said Shedeur will never touch the field under Stefanski unless Barry steps in. They are wasting an elite defense for reality TV.
Sammy Davis.
Yeah, he was talking that talk. We got another $50 super chat from Dom Scott. He said, "Sending that love, go Hawks." Blind take: they trade Shedeur to another team and they ball out. Raiders, Dolphins, Jags, or even someone like the Rams to back up Stafford in his later years.
Who's
makes
the
most
Hawks?
sense to me.
I'm sorry.
Seahawks.
Oh, I know if it's the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know.
No.
I never heard anybody talk about the Seahawks.
No, the Seahawks,
But real
yeah, they
quick,
come.
though. I see on the club now. And I see that Tua back there shaking that thing.
That Tua back there is crazy. That Tua,
You know what that Tua mean, right?
yeah, back there showing that.
Somebody say that Tua back there. She got that Tua back there.
She got that.
Got that Justin Fields.
Hey, what you doing back there with all that Tua talking about
buddy
Lola?
Justin Fields had 54 yards. You see that crazy thing?
I did.
It's crazy. 42 of them on the
Damn,
screen
who
pass.
that back there with that Justin Fields? Oh my God! Hope she's single.
Wow.
Oh,
Look,
Cole
ladies and gentlemen, y'all have waited long enough. It is time for the $1,000 giveaway. Make some noise in the Speakeasy, baby. Make some noise.
Let's go.
We got to get that drum roll going, please, everybody.
Hey, let's see. There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
All right. The third ever Speakeasy $1,000 giveaway. Actually, fourth ever. It's now
I
underway.
ain't getting tired, dog.
We're going to find out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see who gets this one.
I'm nervous.
Who got
I'm
that
nervous
Justin
too.
Fields?
I'm nervous too.
Who got that Trevor Lawrence
to
back
see.
there?
No!
That's my boy right there. Who is that? That's my boy right there. Fly.
What was that, man?
You don't say no, it's crazy.
My biggest op is now won $1,000, bro.
Maybe he got 5 minutes.
My biggest op.
214 Mr. DFW, you got 5 minutes to hop in the super chat.
Why do you do this?
Claim your $1,000.
If there is one person that does not deserve it, it is him.
He not in the chat right now.
He not in the chat.
Oh, shoot.
Yes!
I'm trying to add him and it's not coming up. That means he's not in the chat.
214 Mr. DFW.
Oh, man. He gonna get that. He gonna get that.
This is amazing.
He gonna get that stack up?
Come on now.
Man.
Hey,
Is he there?
hold up.
Here.
Damn, he's back.
Hey, 214. You see that? They hating on you, dog. They trying to get your money up.
Care Bear,
Get your stack.
Care Bear, you got a speech for 214 Mr. DFW, G?
Congrats.
Take a
on-
single. Take a
look,
single,
look,
Taylor.
Look,
Let him cook.
you misrepresent the city of Dallas. One of the greatest cities in all of America. The city home to the most influential sports franchise in the entire world, the most lucrative sports franchise in the entire world. The rest of your peers, they struggle, and they go through some hardship because they actually got some dog in them. You root for the Philadelphia Eagles. One of the most disgusting, despicable, deplorable fan bases in the history of sports. You were utterly disappointing to me. But congratulations for the $1,000, man. Yeah, I guess, yeah. And he got to win tonight. He probably having a great day.
Oh, that boy sound like Kevin Stefanski. He don't want to answer no
What's your
questions.
trade?
Right
How we paying up?
I told him to be in the Instagram page.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Email and
Yeah, we're going to figure it all out for you guys. All right, last thing before we get up out of here. $1,000, congrats, man. My mood is ruined. I don't even really want to talk about this no more.
Why you don't like him like that?
Bro, he is my arch nemesis.
Yeah,
The blessing.
He really my bro. He be calling me Scare Bear, Cowgirl Bear, Cow Bear.
He called you Green Bear today, didn't he?
Bro, he called me Green Bear today.
That's pretty funny.
I'd have ripped this shirt off, man. What are we
I love
doing,
your
bro?
Eagles outfit though. Look nice though, bro.
Anyway, next topic, man. For y'all make me mad. They just keep winning, bro. The Eagles win a Super. Anyway, all right, keep it pushing. We got to end the show talking about Coach Prime in Colorado. In his 3 years at Colorado, he's amassed a 16-9 record, 1 winning season, 0-1 in bowl games, 2-8 versus ranked opponents, and never ranked higher than number 16 in the AP poll. Fellas, they asked a question in the tweet, and I'm going to ask you guys as well. Is it time for Colorado to move on from Coach Prime?
Hell no. I already said publicly that's the dumbest thing I've heard. The guy who had it good and wanted it better made it worse. That's what would happen if you move on from Coach Prime. Coach Prime has had the best 3-year cumulative record in Colorado over the last 20 years outside of one other coach. Coach Prime raised Colorado from the dregs of college football to actual relevancy. Let's not punish Coach Prime for being a prisoner of his own success. He shows up, and within 2 years, you got a Heisman winner. You got some college football programs that been around for 70 years don't got a Heisman winner. You got sold-out stadiums. You bring Big Noon there. You bring College Game Day there. You bring 60 Minutes there. You bring every famous person there. You're 1 win away from going to a Big 12 championship game. Let's not punish Coach Prime for having a successful sophomore season. Does Colorado need to be better? Absolutely. Does the defense need to be better? Absolutely. Do y'all need to figure out the quarterback position? Absolutely, but it looks like y'all have. Offensively, do you need to figure out that? Yes, but it looks like in demoting Pat Shurmur, hopefully y'all figure that out, but I don't even know if y'all have. Does there need to be improvement beyond the shadow of a doubt? But firing Deion Sanders would be asinine. I mean, first off, remember, I think he was dealing with bladder cancer this offseason.
Yes.
His son goes to the league. Travis Hunter goes to the league. I think 2 other wide receivers go to the league. And you're trying to rebuild the organization. So do they need to be better? Yes, James Jones. Yes, Shady McCoy. But you don't fire the best thing that's happened to you in the last 10 years.
Yeah, that would be crazy if they fired Deion Sanders. And it's strictly bigger than on the football field. And I know everybody want to go to wins and losses and all that, but you just lost probably the best quarterback in college football.
Come on
Shedeur.
now.
You lost the best player in college football in Travis Hunter. You lost Jimmy Horn. You lost a lot of key pieces to your football team. And yes, a lot of these recruits now is Deion Sanders recruits, and you want to see this thing turned around. But when you talk about all them butts in the seats and all them tickets sold and all this excitement that he brings Colorado football, I mean, it's still people on the sideline. It's still packed out, and they're not a good football team this year. But in my humble opinion, you still have to give Deion Sanders a couple more years to really, really get this thing going. This is college football. The portal's crazy. Everything's crazy. If you fire him, you're going to lose 90% of that team.
Yep.
And you're going to go back to being awful. You're going to go back to not having no excitement. You're going to go back to not selling tickets. All that's coming if you fire Deion Sanders. So I think that'll be the stupidest decision to let Prime go.
And I'm thinking about, like, and go where? Fire Deion to do what? To go where? Right? Because he makes you relevant.
Yeah.
We talk about Colorado. People on TV talk about Colorado. Why is that? Deion Sanders, man. Coach Prime. So I hate when I hear all this type of stuff. Should they fire him? No. The things he's done for them kids and that university, nobody else can do that. Right? And give the guy some grace. He had a lot of health issues earlier in the season. Right? So I hate when people's not grateful. Right? Like, before he got there, what were y'all?
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
Let's talk about that, though.
That's exactly what I wanted to talk about,
man.
Shady. Let's recap, right? Let's recap for a second, because I think a lot of people are excited to jump on this fire Deion Sanders bandwagon and completely ignoring the nuance of the situation, right? Let's go ahead and look at the team that he inherited. It was a 1-11 football team that he had to take over. They mentioned in that, the ranked wins that he has. 2 of those ranked wins, right? Good wins. His first game was against a team that was in the national championship the year before. Right. And he took over a 1-11 team, rebuilt that roster so much so that they went on the road to TCU and beat them. He followed that season up. A 4-8 season, yeah, they struggled. You're taking over a new team, you're rebuilding. You know who else struggled in their first year? Nick Saban. You know who else struggled in the first year? Steve Sarkisian at his school. Kirby Smart lost to Georgia Tech in his first year at a school. The next year, you know what they did? They went and they built a team that was capable of winning. And they had national award winners. Deion Sanders had a Heisman Award winner in his second season. A 5-star going to Colorado, I'm sorry, is not a thing that would happen. Right now, their quarterback that they're building for in the future is another 5-star quarterback that they got to Colorado that would not be there if it wasn't for Deion Sanders. Yes, he's not having a good season right now. Colorado's not having a good season right now because they haven't been as organized as you would like them to be. Maybe it's because their coach genuinely missed 2 months of important time with all of those kids. I think it's crazy that people want to jump on this bandwagon, this hate train, to hate on a dude that has rebuilt a team and actually made relevant a program that has been dead since the early 90s. It's ridiculous.
That's true.
It's completely ridiculous.
But I do think there's this. There's 3 ways to win in college football. Only one I know works for good. You build it, you buy it, you bring it.
Yeah.
What we saw with Oregon, they've built it. What we saw with Ohio State, they bought it. They spent $20 million.
Oregon got a lot
Caleb
of money,
Downs.
too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, but early on,
bought it,
Oregon,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Caleb Downs bought him. Quinshot Judkins bought him. Or you bring it. And that's what Deion Sanders did. He brought Travis Hunter. He brought Shedeur. He brought Shiloh. I know building it works.
Yeah.
Buying it works for a moment in time if you can continue to buy it. Bringing it, I'm not sure if works. Steve Sarkisian, when he came to Texas, he brought a couple Alabama players. Cam Ward, he left Incarnate Word. He went to Wazoo because his offensive coordinator became, I think, the OC or the head coach there. He brought him. But you can either build it, you can buy it, or you can bring it. Deion brought it. The dilemma is if he does not build it eventually, James, if he doesn't build it eventually, Shady, you'll never have it.
Yeah.
Because by your 3rd year, these are now your players. And by your 4th year, these are now your graduating seniors. So if you don't ever start to build it, you'll never have sustained success.
Number one, I think buying it is the only way to go. You're not building nothing in college football no more. People are leaving in the portal chasing money, right? It's the organizations with the most money that is winning. That's why Ohio State is on top right now. That's why Oregon is on top right now. 2 of the most expensive rosters in college football, and they're dominating. Right? When you look at the top 5 teams in college football, they spend a whole lot of money. Colorado ain't got money like that. So what Prime is doing is really, you need to give them some more credit that you're even getting 5 stars up in here, and you don't even really got the money like this to give these players. College football is turning into a big money grab. And if you ain't got that bread, it's going to be hard for you to put a quality, at least, team that can get into them playoffs.
And all these coaches you keep talking about, look where they coach at.
Yeah.
Look where they coach. Even if it's not about the money, it's about the money. But let's say it's not. You going to Texas, you going to Ohio State, you going to Oregon. All these is big time programs. Colorado ain't no big time program.
The only one that hurts your argument now,
Indiana.
is cursing.
Indiana.
That's the
cool.
one.
He brought 20 plus transfers from JMU that he had already built though before. That's
Correct.
like,
but he truly
he
has
had been there
built
for a
it.
while. Yeah.
Cursing that he has built.
Give me
it.
somebody else though. It's a lot of colleges in there out there. Anybody else?
He's the exception, not the rule.
Is
I would say Georgia Tech. Brett Key.
They good?
Yeah.
Now
I watched them last year. They was good.
But the only thing that I will have pushback on that is, what have they won? What has Georgia Tech won?
Nothing.
What has
Indiana ain't won nothing yet.
So that's what I'm saying. He's coaching well and his team is winning right now, and kudos to him, but they not winning nothing.
I mean, they top 5 right now. We can't do that.
No, I know.
Indiana is the only outlier. But I'm saying, name me some other teams. Who else?
Can I be honest about
won nothing.
Georgia Tech? I watched them last night. They ain't nothing special.
Can I be honest
Ain't
about
nobody trying to know Georgia Tech? For what?
I hear you.
To do what? Calvin Johnson didn't want to go there. Who going there for? All I'm saying is,
was dominant there, though.
I said he didn't want to go there. He had to go there. All I'm saying is, when you try to grade Deion, Coach Prime, who you comparing him to?
Jahmyr Gibbs went to Georgia Tech.
This is just an overall college football conversation, though, too, as well. Fellas, like, what's the expectation? Like, what's him doing a great job there? In my honest opinion, 9-4 and winning a Heisman is as good as Colorado has been. Maybe
you could
like in my lifetime.
Yeah, in the last 20
that's
years.
as good as they have been. So to me, there's programs that like, yo, Iowa, awesome program, great. Shout out Kirk Ferentz, been there since the late 90s. They're never winning a national title.
And he know that.
And they know that. And guess what? His job is secure.
He's doing
a great job.
The real problem, if we're being real, Deion, you can't be this bad. We would have turned a blind eye to 6-6. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lose the ball game 6-7.
Yeah.
You can't be 3-7. And it's not even shady that they're 3-7. They've looked pathetic.
Well, he missed too much though.
The Colorado, I'm not talking the Colorado Buffaloes conversation. And they're not just getting beaten; they're getting bludgeoned, embarrassed, heart taken out of them, thrown on the ground, and trampled.
Yeah.
Like you lose to Utah by 40, then you backdoor again and lose by 40. They're not just getting beat; they're getting embarrassed. And then I feel bad because Prime is going to the podium and he's like, "Put it all on me," but Prime, we can't, bro. You had bladder cancer. We're not completely inhumane.
Yeah.
Eventually we got to look at the fact that, you was fighting for your life this all season, and we respect that, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for even coaching and loving the kids enough to care.
That to me is really the question, though. I don't know if Coach Prime is going to be coaching much longer if this is if the health issues continue. That's true. Which, I mean, I'm praying that they don't. You know, I think it's a tough job to do regardless. I mean, you watch Urban Meyer with migraines or whatever. I don't know if that was an excuse, but like, you know what I mean? Like at Florida, there's Jim Tressel, Ohio State,
Bob
Bob
Stoops when he
Stoops,
left.
Oklahoma. Like there's real health issues, and all these other coaches get the excuse. But now we're not keeping that same energy for Coach Prime. I think that's
Yo, do they win another game this year?
Ooh, no. No, they're not. No.
That's gonna be.
No, they gotta play. They gotta play Dilly,
Arizona State
who's
good,
coaching
bro.
for everything right now, and then they got Kansas State on the road.
Canberra, get us out the bar, bro.
Look, man, it's time to close it up. It's weird that you're standing over there and I'm sitting over here. We gotta do last call. You should be doing last call.
Arizona State,
look,
they not ranked.
We gotta close this thing up.
Playing around.
It's time to get up out of the bar. Look, ladies and
Breaking
gentlemen, we appreciate you.
He got us
$1,000.
What we talking about? Yeah, no. Did he get his? Okay, he got it. Damn.
Literally right now.
Yeah, there you go.
That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Anyway, my biggest op won. Actually, both of my biggest ops won today. The Mr. DFW got 1,000, and the Eagles also won.
Yo,
It's
we're
been a
not
rough day
your
for
op
me.
though, dog.
Yo,
It's not a rivalry.
I hate y'all with every fiber of
Y'all
my
have
being.
been good since the 90s. It's not a rivalry at
Anyway,
all.
ladies and gentlemen, we got to get up out of here. We appreciate you guys for
We don't
watching
wanna
us.
leave.
If you're watching on YouTube right now, go ahead and hit that like button, the subscribe button before we get up out of here. And also hit that bell button to be notified when we're going live next. We'll be right back here in the Speakeasy tomorrow with more.
I ain't leaving.
Hopefully I'm standing behind the bar next time. James. Goodness gracious, man.
Somebody's seat off.
I'm playing. It's all good. Look, we'll see you guys right back in here tomorrow, 11:15 p.m. Eastern, 8:15 p.m. Pacific, 10:15 p.m. Central, and we don't do Mountain Time around here in the Speakeasy. We'll see you guys next time right here in the Speakeasy.
You take that silly ass hat off, you're lost.
Bro.
You got a haircut? No. You cut your hair, huh?